actually straight up get a new mixer.
But if you put on the headphones,
There's nothing?
no, it's fine.
Okay, so that's right there.
But when it outputs, it's not fine. So I don't know where in this it's going wrong. Also, hello stream, because we are technically live right now. How we
We're
doing?
live? Oh, sorry. Oh, we're live?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Okay, all right, cool. Sorry, guys. We're gonna mess with this a little bit.
Yeah. Turn off the audio now if you don't want to get your ears blown out, maybe. Yeah, I don't think that's that.
No, it's like a...
Because that affects it for us, but it doesn't affect it for the stream. Because God hates them. God hates me a lot.
This is a... Yeah, it shouldn't affect the stream. Let's see. Okay, so I assume these are your two. Okay, Michael, Mike 2, and this is game audio.
Yeah. It's not like being adjusted very much.
That's not. That's weird.
Yeah.
Did you try it on channel 3 and it was fine, or was it a problem?
I didn't bother channel 3.
Let's try it on channel 3.
But I moved it from line A to line B and it didn't change anything. It's these over here. These are the game audio.
No, yeah. So this is game audio.
Yeah.
This is mics. Can you just move it to the line output on channel 3?
Yeah.
Because one of them is a phono preamp. You do not want to plug it into the phono preamp.
I am not plugging it into the final amp.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good.
I mean, we can see if that fixed it. It does sound better.
Yeah, it should be better.
It's way less, like, unnecessarily loud. Because you see how we had to, like, turn all that
Yep,
down,
yeah.
like, a lot? I can check it out there and see if that actually fixes it.
Let me see. So was the problem voice or was the problem game audio?
Game audio.
Try it. See what happens. What's the
It
deal?
looks a little bit better, but it's still definitely off balance. So I don't know.
It does what?
It looked a little bit better, but it's still off balance.
Okay. So we can fix our balance issue. Yeah, it's weird. There's no So okay, so you have it in mono right now. Where's the Where do you have it in mono? Is it?
It's just in OBS.
Oh, it's mono in OBS. Okay,
But
all right.
when I check it, I switch it to stereo, so I can see.
Is it when it says off balance? It's like it's like a little bit off balance.
So like here's the thing.
Yeah.
Here's left. Here's right.
So like. So it's really balanced right.
Yeah.
Is there any sound in the left channel?
There's a little bit of sound, but not much.
This is a funky mixer. Okay, wait. So is it only game audio that's balanced wrong, or is it?
As far as I know, it might be everything, but I'm not sure.
I mean, you could just like hit the balance a little, right?
Yeah, if you wanna
See, it's,
just keep talking.
I'm just gonna make sound.
Yeah, just keep talking and I'll
Yep.
see.
I'm just talking about Moto, and talking about the stream. I wonder if it's actually is the stream, not the stream, but like is the audio, is he listening to the stream or is he listening to just the audio? That's the real question. I'm not really sure, and I have to keep talking because he's there and he's listening. We're gonna find out if it's good. He's returning.
It looks like it's everything actually.
Is it everything? Okay. So if we bring the balance towards the left, is it helping? Did it seem better? Or no?
I can check.
Check. Because the problem is now in the...
Yeah, it's still the same.
Did
That doesn't change anything else.
that doesn't? It doesn't. Go out there now.
I mean, you can make it work.
Was that any better? It's not any better.
I guess what I could just change the valve in OBS, I guess, like manually.
Yeah, that's probably your best bet, honestly. It's like there's only so much we can do from here, apparently. Yeah, the other mixer was this is like a DJ mixer, so it's like it's designed for like if you have like a couple like a turntable and like one of those other things, like then you can mix it, and that's what this is for. It's like a crossfader thing, so you can do like your I don't know how to do it. Yeah. Oh, it does
I
it?
don't know why you have any left. What?
Wait, hold on.
It's just awesome. I'm not gonna do anything.
Wait, hold on.
I wouldn't.
No, I'm gonna do it.
Oh, wait.
Because then what we can do, we can make, we're doing reverb. Yes.
Oh,
So now we can at any time we want we can have reverb.
oh, that's
We have a
exciting.
reverb switch.
That's very exciting. Just so you know, it's 7:15. I have you can say like.
Yeah. Okay. So I would just do it. I would put the balance in OBS. I think that's gonna end up being easier. But this is way funnier than anything.
Yeah.
That is so good. That makes this mixer worth it.
Wait, I do the fish pins commentary?
Oh my god, dude, you're gonna be off the perk.
how are we doing? What's poppin', fellas? It's us, Zach and Nick, on the not sticks, on the mics.
We're not on the sticks.
We're on the figurative sticks,
The
but
figurative, not the
sticks.
literal sticks. We have the newly vaccinated Joe Motion. Well, I guess not newly vaccinated, but
with enough time after not at school now and vaccinated.
That's right. Yeah. So it's perfect. So he's back and ready to absolutely destroy this bracket and ruin everyone and ruin the night. Ruin everyone.
I asked him if he's winning today, and he said, "Not if I play like this."
Oh, Joe said that?
Yeah.
Whoa.
He wasn't even playing bad. He was actually not grabbing me.
I was going to say, because you were just playing, Joe. What was he playing
like? He was playing better than he usually does. He doesn't just try and grab landings 100% of the time. It's more like 75% of the time.
That's definitely that's a market improvement.
Absolutely. So, yeah, this matchup, really brutal for Meta Knight. Or in Meta Knight's favor, that is.
I was going to say. I was going to say, I'm like, wait a minute. Hold on.
Get mixed up.
Yeah, get mixed.
But yeah, no, it's like, Toon Link is a really bad tech roll.
Yeah.
And struggles with characters with, like, good, fast disjoint.
Well, what kind of strengths does Toon Link have here? Like, what does he have to play towards?
So he's got a really, really good combo game, especially off of grab. And especially off of, like, a random hits.
Hey, I mean, if he grabs anything but the landings, then, like...
Exactly. Like,
there you go.
It's hard for Toon Link to get a grab, but against... Oh, my... Bank shot. But, yeah. Like...
The wall bounce?
Toon Link gets, like, quite a few hits in this matchup if you play properly. And Joe is definitely someone who has a very well-developed combo game, especially relative to his skill level.
Yeah, exactly. That's why Joe's so cool. He's a really high variance player. Like if he can get into the combo, he does something really sick. But like if he can't, then he can't.
Exactly. Yeah. Like Shay has a really good defense.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, Shay's really hard to get in on. So this is like a true test for someone player like Joe.
Absolutely, and like it really shows that Shay like does a lot of analysis and practices with players. Unfortunately,
that's unfortunate.
Up there. Yeah.
That's all right. Is that did you just miss the reverse or something?
Yeah, so she just missed the reverse. What it is there is if you back up to the left and do the normal one, or if you just reverse in place, you get a stage there. So.
Cool.
But no jump here for Joe.
Oh, hey.
Let's dash grab. Joe Motion grab.
The Joe Motion classic.
Yeah, and then DI's that hard out. Definitely not dying if he DI's up, so you should generally just DI up in spots like that. Just take your stage.
Good. Yeah.
Don't go to the corner, but yeah.
It seems like positioning is really important for Joe here because it's like there's only so much he can do up close because Meta Knight's going to absolutely destroy him if he's like in close quarters. At least that's what it seems like to me. So, so he has to play to his strengths, which is like keeping himself in mid distance.
Yep. And that entire stock was sort of just taken by Joe positioning himself in the corner to try and pull a bomb.
Exactly.
And Shay reading like a double jump because it's really easy to double jump in the corner, especially with a character like Toon Link who encourages like a lot of movement options, pressing buttons and stuff.
Right. Because you want to be as mobile as you can while also remaining, ready for with all your projectiles and stuff like that. Because you're so mobile and because you have all that ability to get around the stage and keep your positioning set.
Yep.
Then you'll be able to stay in your projectile range.
Great CC there by Shay. Just like putting yourself actionable on the ground, not taking the full punish there. And that should be the game. All right,
Sick.
Joe takes game one. Solid performance there.
Let's go.
Just like got the hits where he needed them. Shay wasn't really hitting her punishes, and like that's what you really need in this matchup.
Yeah, exactly.
Definitely a tough one. Awesome. Hello, Shadows in chat and Black Dragon and .com.
Hello everybody.
Friends.
Welcome to SG. Which SG is this? This is SG
24.9.
24.9. Welcome to 24.9.
I've been saying for like 4 months that I'm gonna just go and count all the SGs to see what actual number was, and I keep forgetting.
is it not? Well,
no, because it's season 24.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, season 24, episode 9.
Yep, exactly. And like, get back in the match here. Like Shady immediately going for a jump read off the bat, but Joe not biting.
Yeah.
Oh, this should be it.
Yeah. Out of resources.
Yeah, just nothing. Gets caught with a jump off stage going for a greedy extension, and Midnight will definitely finish that off.
Yeah, that's a situation I often struggle. I find myself struggling in that situation as Rob a lot.
Yep.
Where I end up off stage and like kind of in a situation where I end up running out of resources. So like, what can Joe do when he's in a situation like that?
Yeah. So what it is like. There's like a few ways to look at it. The main way, which I think is the most productive, is looking back at where you lost your resource in the first place. What decision did you make? How did you put yourself in that situation? In the case of Joe, he went for a really greedy extension when his opponent was actionable and just had the ledge.
Sure.
So Shay just jumped back to the ledge, and Joe was stuck off stage without a jump, and Shay just did the nair from ledge. It's like you can like try and tech the nair from ledge and like end up in a better spot, but the core of the issue is just going for like a really greedy option in a space you don't need to be.
Right.
Absolutely. And so yeah.
Unfortunately, going for the really greedy option is sort of the MO for Joe.
Yeah, that's the Joe motion.
It is the Joe motion.
Absolutely. And yeah, Shay cleaning this one up pretty well. Just getting her hits, not getting the full combo she's probably looking for, not getting super extended tech chases, but just like throwing Joe in the corner. Like just look at the amount of time that Joe's been in punish or not in center stage this match.
Yeah,
Just
exactly.
The whole match basically.
Yeah.
It's just this is definitely a matchup where like you can see the value of center stage really easily.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep. All right.
Yeah, that's sort of been the name of the game this match, is making sure that your positioning is good.
Yep.
Yeah.
Should be down smash. Yep.
There it is. Good.
Yeah. Toon Link does
Back and
get
forth.
grab confirms into kill at quite a few percents in this matchup. At lower ones, he gets like up throw, up B and stuff. Up throw, up tilt, or down throw, up tilt, up B also.
Yeah.
But
I feel like this is the kind of thing where he needs to play back, play a little safer. Because this is like, it's in a matchup where you are behind because close quarters is so difficult, it's really important to be able to do that. Like play to your strengths.
Yep. Absolutely. And like, he's really got to pick up on some of Shay's habits, like going for these double up airs. She up airs like right in front of a shield and then calls the jump out of shield with another up air, and Joe's just jumping into it every time or pressing a button.
Right.
So, it's really important to just recognize like situations like that as like an up and coming player, because that's the situations where your opponent, who's like a really good player or more experienced player, is gonna get a ton of mileage just abusing habits and stuff like that. Oh my goodness.
No, that's
a joke. That's a
joke. Oh my god.
Absolutely.
This is why we love Joe.
Yeah, he goes for it.
He goes
no
for
matter
something.
what.
It doesn't matter what it is. If he sees it, he's gonna go for it.
Oh, went for it again there.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
Would like to see a back air extension.
Yeah.
Shay was holding in there, as we saw.
Yep.
Going nowhere off the down air, and like your down air probably doesn't even kill at that percent. She ended up at 30 after it. So. Oh. Yeah.
We've been talking about Joe a lot about like sort of a failure of positioning, but I think this is it's also worth talking about. About Shay's capitalizing on this, like noticing things in the first game. Shay's really good at observing what's happening in match 1 and applying it in match 2, and like it's like I don't know.
She's a very adaptive player, and she's someone who thinks about the game a lot, and it really comes through in her play. Like a really easy example is there at the end. Like she's been going for down tilts to edgeguard the Toon Link up B, and Joe's been going slightly above ledge to clip her with it, and not die to the down tilt. So she adapted right there really well by just doing a jump, timing a down air to cover the slightly into stage up B and the like sweet spot up B with the same down air.
Right.
So just like a very smart option there.
This was Joe's counter pick?
Yeah. Really good Toon Link stage. You get a lot of weird angles to approach at. So like,
I would have been. I mean, based on everything we've been talking about, I'm surprised this is the pick.
Yeah, center stage matters a lot less here, let's just say.
Oh, okay, sure. I can see how that would be the case.
Because, like, you can generally always use a platform to get out of center stage or get back to center stage.
Yeah, right.
It's more about, like, the upward airspace is sort of key feature of the stage.
Yeah, I can see that.
But it's definitely a very good Midnight stage also. He has incredible kill options off the top, and Shay is very good at using them.
Yep. And it's also tiny, so you're always boxed in. You're in close quarters pretty much all the time. There's no way to avoid it.
And, like, the other thing about like tough matchups like this is you'd think Toon Link wants space, but like if Toon Link has space, there's so much space for him to just like get outplayed in like a dash dance situation or like get called out on some habit where it's like if you're generally considered the worst player in the set, which this is something that Bees talks about a lot. If you're considered the worst player in a set, it's really good to go to like stages that have high variance like this.
Yes. Yeah.
To where you can get quick kills.
When I entered tournament, I would do that all the time. I would do stuff like where I was like back when like Old Metal Cavern was legal. I was like, I don't mind Old Metal Cavern, so I'm gonna take people there just because I think I might be able to get a win there.
Absolutely.
And it worked a lot. It would work pretty often.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like just being able to use your strong punish there by Joe, but does not be reverse the up B.
That's okay. I'm alright with that.
Yeah. So really good close set here, but
no kidding.
Unfortunately, Joe going for yet again the same jump pull bomb.
Shay's
called him out for
playing
every
from
time.
behind when he's playing like he's playing from ahead.
Yeah, when he's in the even game
actually
state.
completely even. Yeah.
Yeah, and like Shay's calling him out for the jump bomb pull at center stage basically every time.
Exactly. Yeah, that's a good point too.
Yeah.
Because like everybody has that habit where like when they're in idle time they'll always do something, and it takes a really good player to recognize what that is like in mid set. That sucks.
Unfortunate, but very strong showing by Shay, keeping her composure after dropping game
For sure,
one.
yeah, definitely.
And very good job there. So, wonder what we'll get next.
Yeah, I don't know what we have next.
I can pull up the bracket
I
around.
remember seeing. I think it's like the so Shay plays the
the one seed should be next year.
One seed
One seed should be next year.
So
which is one seed plays winner of that, which is Anna. So it's Anna versus Shay.
Sweet.
Dingle Dong McSchlong versus winner of B's Scrub Cake. Dingle Dong McSchlong, aka Poon Pounder, aka Joel. We got Silver versus the winner of Serb and Tuma, a fated showdown. We got Motobug versus the winner of Prince Fluff and Refried Jeans, which is Prince Fluff. So all these sets are pretty interesting. I hope we see Dingle Dong McSchlong versus Bees as Joel. And yep, there looks like Ty's coming up the stage, and as is Joel. I will probably call him Joel or Poon Pounder this set, as his current tag is extremely long and not very pronounceable.
It is also very funny.
It is incredibly funny. And I appreciate the joke tags as someone who also does joke tags.
I love joke tags.
But yeah, it's a less pronounceable one. So gonna go with Joel or Poon Pounder. Both
very
names.
reasonable.
Yeah, so they have a bit of a set history, if I recall. I believe it's mostly in Joel's favor. Joel hasn't really attended weeklies in a while.
Yeah, I was gonna say I haven't seen this guy in.
So he's
forever.
I believe the story is he's from Wisconsin, was #1 on the PR there for a while.
Okay.
Moved here for school. I believe he studies music or something at BU.
Oh, cool.
So that's what he's up to these days. Doesn't have the chance to make it out to weeklies that much, but he's generally at monthlies and also out this week. So
An Ivy at SG.
Yeah.
I don't actually remember the last time we had an Ivy at SG. Was it? I don't even no. I don't remember the last time some random person was playing Ivy like that
Yep.
week. This is a
yeah,
very
one of the
rare
characters
sight
we
here.
don't really have much.
No, we don't have this. We haven't had an Ivy since.
This is the days of Steel Kangaroo.
I was gonna say Steel K. I was trying to
Yeah.
figure out if we'd had one since Steel K.
It was basically just Steel K, and then Joel showed up.
Yeah.
Many 2 or 3 years later.
Yeah.
So yeah, Joel started. I believe he started going 2019 or so.
Yep.
And in the last few months before COVID, he was attending reasonably regularly. He ended up on our PR. I believe he was 10th in the PR.
Oh, sweet.
Maybe 9th. On the most recent one, and so definitely an experienced player.
Yeah.
And yeah, let's talk about Siffy Bees. Doing
Siffy Bees.
well with Olimar. He says today that he has fixed his recovering high every time habit. So
Yeah, I was gonna say, what's the scoop on Bees
yeah,
play
so
today?
we did a bunch of Olimar analysis the other day.
Sweet.
We had Connor on Gunshoe, myself, .com, Bees. Oh yeah, we also had Quaff for a while.
Oh, sweet.
Thank you, Shadows, for reminding me. Quaff, he was basically.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I
He
forgot
was
about
full
that.
Ivy when he got here, and he switched during his time in Mass. So for a few months he was both, and then he was more toward Meta Knight. But he'll be returning, which is cool. And yeah, getting into it. This is definitely a stage both players enjoy, if I can tell. Bees really likes the stage, goes here in every matchup.
Yep.
Pretty much.
Bees is long of the opinion that you're supposed to just go here first, pretty much no matter what.
Yep.
That's just always what you do.
Yep, and Joel is playing Ivysaur, a character who's really good at killing off the top, so I can only assume he enjoys this stage. Ivysaur's up air and up smash are extremely strong kill options.
Yeah, for sure.
Especially on Olimar, who's not the lightest character in the game, but he's
Pretty light though.
yeah, he's not the heaviest. He's not quite Ness weight, let's just say. Not a nice 94 pounds of rocks in his backpack. But
94 pounds of rocks.
yeah.
He does have a spacesuit on. He should be heavier, right? Spacesuits are really heavy.
Yeah.
You'd think, right? He's got a
I'd
jetpack.
assume that.
Jetpacks weigh a ton.
Yeah.
Come on, where's the fuel for the jetpack come from?
Yeah, really interesting decision there. So B's going for the chain grab, but usually when he's ending the chain grab, he decides to go for a reverse bear up tilt.
Yeah.
Joel just jumped out of it there, so it looks like Bees is reasonably uncomfortable with the chain grab percent. Not surprising because we don't really have an Ivysaur outside of Joel, who's not the most active player here.
Yeah, true.
So let's see if Bees can sort of adapt his combo game to learn more. As
This is something that Bees doesn't ever really do. So there's not even anyone that in Bees sphere of net players, as far as I can tell, that plays Ivy.
Yeah, so the
Or-
most
or-
experience you would have would be Ellipsis as Ivysaur.
Yeah.
Which is good, but definitely a secondary.
Yeah, right.
And also, going the other way, I don't believe Joel is especially experienced in this matchup. All the Ivysaur players are concentrated, or all the Olimar players are concentrated in the Northeast, and
Yeah.
I don't think Joel is a huge net player. So his experience in this matchup is probably just playing Bees in
fairly
one place.
limited, Yeah. Wow.
Absolutely, sir. Yeah, very good back air there by Bees.
No kidding.
It's covering the space in between Ivysaur and the ledge, which is very important for what you want to do in the matchup to succeed. Ooh, brutal latch point.
Yeah, no kidding.
Yeah, calling the tech right, but Bees delays it very well. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, good work capitalizing on that.
Extremely good DI by Bees. Joel just trying to clean it up, which
Yeah,
really
which he
important
does.
to clean up
Yeah.
a character like 120, 150. But he's got a Solar Beam, and this can definitely has a very strong punish game as a player and a character. Yeah, Bees not respecting the up air at a combo. Up air at a combo is a very strong tool. It moves.
Yeah.
I don't think it's especially fast, but it changes Ivysaur's position
Yeah,
early into the move, which is very relevant for some moves.
Joel also doing pretty well with the sorry, making sure that the tether recovery works against bees. Bees is really good at punishing people's recoveries close to ledge.
Absolutely.
So it's really important for Joel to manage the tether towards ledge.
100%, and like, especially on a stage like this, it's easy to get like stuck under the stage in a weird position.
Exactly.
But he's definitely a character specialist.
There we go.
All right.
Wow, cleaning up.
Yeah, solid punish here, and still has solar beam. So very, very.
No kid. Yeah, still got the solar beam.
Yeah, but Beast has probably his best lineup, yellow purple.
Yep.
Calls the cross up dash there incredibly well with the nair out of shield. Not trying to like space a fair or a bear, just takes the nair and gets his damage.
Yeah, he's
in.
playing safe too, not waiting for him to come back down. Oh, if he hit that, I was gonna lose my mind.
Yeah, I'd like to point out Bees challenging the platform from below it, which is something that was worked on a lot in analysis.
Yeah.
He typically jumps to the platform to cover platform stuff.
Yeah.
And
as opposed to the up tilt, right?
yeah, as opposed to
Up tilt or up smash.
Up tilt, up smash, just jump, short hop, up air below the platform.
Yeah.
Yeah, this should be
There
it.
goes. Yeah, that'll do it.
Yeah,
Wow.
good catch there by Joel.
That was very
just
good.
catching
yeah.
Bees' double jump with like a weak up air and confirming solo beam off of it.
Yeah. That's crazy stuff. There's so many of these options I'm not that I wasn't like I'm not prepared to see because I forget Ivy is even in the game sometimes.
And yeah, as Shadows is saying in the chat, purple is an interesting interaction with Razor Leaf, where it generally goes right through Razor Leaf.
Yeah.
So it's
that is really interesting.
One of Ivysaur's strengths.
Do, right?
Yeah. So one of Ivysaur's strengths is that he can generally just put out a Razor Leaf in each matchup and play the game around it.
Yeah.
Like using it to like force his opponent to jump, making grounded neutral a bit more difficult.
Yeah, like a top or a banana.
Exactly.
Yeah. But temporarily not as like efficient. So like it's much more temporary. What's the word I'm looking for? There's a word that means like things that don't exist for very long. Ephemeral.
Ephemeral.
That's
Very ephemeral.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's asking if this is an approach match. This matchup has never been especially bad for Olimar. It's
I can
it's reasonably even.
Yeah.
I know Bees has thought it was winning for Olimar. Most of the other Olimars consider it pretty evenish. So it's definitely like not a unwinnable matchup on either end, which is what we like to see here.
This is a good Pikmin lineup to talk to.
I love the B reverse whistle coming down. Olimar is so
oh,
difficult
dude.
to get out of the air.
Yeah, true.
And like to call out coming
he
down.
has so many options for stalling in the air too, and like changing direction and all that stuff.
Yep. Yeah. Very, very good fair there by Joel. Just like calling out Bees' positioning in a really non-committal way, which is really important versus Olimar.
Yes.
As we were talking about, he has such good coming down options that you can't commit to like a full hop relay.
Exactly.
So just doing like a short hop
very
fair
careful
neutral.
underneath Olimar.
Exactly. Yeah.
Anthony's saying he's going to attend SG next time. That'd be
Hell
very
yeah,
exciting.
that'd be awesome.
I'm really excited to see that.
Shouts to Anthony, one of the nicest people in the PM community. Good friend of the show.
Friend of the show.
But yeah, this is so both these characters have extremely strong jabs.
Yeah, that's true.
Ivysaur jab is frame 2 and disjointed, making it one of the better ones in the game. Definitely like top 3.
I think of Olimar's jab as being one of the better jabs also.
Absolutely. It does so much percent. It does 12 or 13.
Jeez.
Which is, I believe, more than Ike's full jab combo.
I love the dare there. That's pretty cool. I'll have to back up.
Absolutely. Oh.
Goes for it again. I wouldn't have done it again. I'm
Yep.
I don't know. It's yeah.
Yeah, so I'd like to talk about how Joel's getting a lot of mileage out of Bees challenging the ledge in ways that he's not getting that much mileage out of. So
Sure.
he didn't do it there, but Bees has generally been jumping like slightly up and above the ledge, and Joel's just been hitting it with like a fair or like an up air from ledge, just getting a ton of value off of it, which is really good awareness on his part to recognize his opponent's spacings there and like habits of spacing there. So I'd like to see Bees adjust that and maybe just like space a bit further away from ledge, just like that.
Like that, yeah.
Perfect.
There you go.
Absolutely.
Bees listening to the commentary as you play.
Yeah, he is
in real time.
His headphones are plugged into the stream.
That's of course, yeah.
With a slightly ahead of time thing, so.
That's right, yeah. It's ahead of actual time.
Absolutely. But yeah, huge white here. Just getting a ton of damage. Yeah, Bees missing a lot of techs and Joel just hitting the down tilts. It's really what you got to do. Ivysaur is like a very punish focused character. So if you can get like 2 punishes in a stock, that's really good for you. 3 is where it gets iffy to win, but if you're getting like 1 or 2 per stock, you're generally going to be winning the games.
Yep, that's true.
Oh, probably missed the A button there.
Yeah,
I think he probably just missed the A button.
I wouldn't. It doesn't make a lot of sense.
Cleans it up there. Joel can definitely do this though, as we saw last game.
Yeah, it's true.
He doesn't have beam this time, but just getting.
It's gonna end up being all right. Yeah.
Getting some huge percent here.
Is there a particular reason why at this point in the game he shouldn't already have beam?
So beam is based on how much you hit with. It's based on how much you heal.
Yeah, based on how often you're able to engrain. So so like if you
So you get a lot of beam value from doing stuff like sweet spot up air, sweet spot down air, sweet spot up smash, which Joel was getting a lot more of last game.
okay, I see. That turnaround grab is so cool.
Amazing turnaround grab.
Man,
Andy
that
has the
was
beam here.
Andy's got beam.
Yeah, getting some more healing there.
Yeah.
Just every percent matters against Olimar.
Joel looking like he can clutch out sets like a twisty thing.
Absolutely, and like beam makes that something that Ivysaur is very much able to do, and even in situations where it's like you wouldn't expect it. I love Bees just getting positioning here with run up shield.
Yeah, definitely.
Like Joel cornered himself a bit there and ended up on stage.
Shield. Huge run up shield fan.
Oh, yeah, very. Okay.
Yeah, keeping the pressure on at the ledge is really good. Ooh.
Okay, this could be it.
Oh, I was expecting the beam.
Yeah, good DI down by Bees.
Man.
You got to get out of the air here. Should be up air beam.
Ooh, that's it.
Oh,
Ooh,
wastes it.
okay.
So this is anyone's game here.
Yeah.
Flower yellow, flower purple makes this probably an Olimar's advantage.
But that's the same thing. It's like when Olimar's above you, there's so much you can do. It's like you have to be very sure you're going to get especially when it's that far away.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Like this matchup is one where you really want to be confirming your beams. Which
Yeah.
You definitely have the way to do that with like weak up air. Down throw is really good at confirming beam, as is back throw.
Yeah.
And so like Joel kind of went for a Hail Mary one, and he's probably kicking himself a bit over that one
I
because
imagine.
like realizing Olimar is very actionable,
It
has
was
jump, neutral beast stall, and Beerus whistle.
Yeah. But I mean, like even then, like the game was. It was still. I don't know. I wouldn't say he like if he hadn't gone for that, he would have just had the game.
Yeah.
It's a close set at the end. Even because he has to set up into it.
You still need a launcher. It's not like waft where you can just like basically waft in neutral or waft off of like
you
a
can waft
single
whenever
jab.
you want. Yeah.
Yeah. You can't really CC solar beam like you can
Yeah,
just crouch cancel in neutral and then waft out of it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, going to FD. Interesting stage choice. We don't really see FD that much here.
No, we really don't.
Most players here either really like FD, and so it's banned versus them, or they don't like FD at all and ban it every time. So, yeah, huge damage here from Bees. Joel's kind of getting bullied to the corner by the big hitboxes of Olimar.
Yeah.
You really got to get down. You do have really good ways to get down with this character, however.
You also get great ways to get popped up off the ground with Olimar Nair.
Yep.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah,
Olimar Nair does
calling
beat CC and ASDI down to 0.
He's been calling him out with the down air popping up from ledge quite often. I feel like that's,
Yep.
I don't know if that's like a positioning thing with down air specifically, or if Ty just likes the down air in that position. But like,
Yeah. Oh, insane punish choice there by Joel. Oh wow. Yeah, just cleans that one up.
I love that.
Really strong punish. Went for the
The double dare.
yeah, just the quick damage. Just doing it before Bees can react. It's very dangerous to play around with Ivysaur off stage.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
It seems like Ty's been getting some of the formulaics of Ivysaur off stage.
Absolutely.
Sort of down, at least
Yeah.
towards the end of the last game. He sort of beginning to figure it out.
And it's what you like to see.
You can definitely tell that Ty's unfamiliar with this matchup. Like there's some things that like that. There's some situations where it seems like he doesn't really know what to do, or like he's picking safer options if those things he knows he can capitalize on.
Yep, and it goes the same way with Joel, where Joel's just kind of spacing moves a lot in neutral. It looks like he's uncomfortable at how to like punish Olimar stuff specifically.
Yeah, it's like we're seeing shorter combo, shorter strings.
Yeah,
in favor of keeping it neutral alive.
Yeah, so yeah, just gotta get back to stage there. B's greeting it a bit and eating a big punish.
Yeah,
47 is not nothing in this matchup.
No, absolutely not.
Okay, missed a jump there and got up throw F smash.
Is that a full beam?
Yeah, already got full beam here, and he's just. This is what happens when you hit more sweet spot moves.
Yeah, exactly.
It adds up quickly.
Yeah.
Oh.
Especially on a larger stage like this, you're able to, if you can get further away, you can ingrain a lot more often.
Yep, and I really like to see Bees adapt to Joel's habit of just up airing out of every combo. It's something that it's good and a very strong option for the character, but it's really punishable if you pick up on it. Yeah, like, all right, so this is a tough situation with Bees as the lineup he's looking for. Joel's just looking to get like 50 or 60% hit, 50 or 60% here, maybe just like a full punish. Make him. You don't need to take the game on this stock, but like, don't make yourself work super hard for it if you get to the next stock.
Agreed.
Which is the important part of being up in a situation like this.
He's just standing there. That's one of my favorite things he does. It's so menacing.
Yep.
I just love it. He's just standing there facing away from the ledge.
Absolutely.
It's great. 'Cause he's so actionable from that position.
Yeah.
There's so much you can do. And also, he's like hopping back and forth, doing like the short empty hops at ledge. He's so actionable from that position. It's so scary.
100%. And B's just really mistiming his regular get-up punish options these games. He's tried to down smash them twice and has just completely missed in Joel's regular get-up option. So, yeah.
Yeah, he's always. Oh, okay.
All right. Yeah, this is.
Yeah, this is.
It's solid percent, but Olimar's
it's
a comeback
possible,
character.
But like, man.
All right, grabs big.
Also, no beam, so this
No
is actually
jump.
maybe more even than we thought. Oh, it's
Yeah,
hitting
no
really.
jump still.
Yeah, wow.
Oh, should be up B.
That'll do it.
No, solid DI by B's.
Wow,
Looked
yeah,
like
that's
he was
good.
ready for the up B.
Ooh.
Oh yeah.
Oh, man.
IB up smash, one of the strongest in the game. Can't
Yeah,
really be
that
playing
was
around
a
with it.
tough situation to be in because like, in that position, there's like I don't even know if he could have snapped a ledge.
Yep.
He would have been able to get to the ledge. Like,
Yeah,
that's
he
kind
definitely
of
had the
unescapable.
space to go for ledge, but it looked like he panicked, thought Joel was going to go for ledge,
Yeah.
and didn't really trust himself to
Yeah, that's a really
play,
tough
play
tough
from the
spot.
ledge.
What we got next?
So we've got probably Silver Motobug, which is
Sweet.
exciting.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, Silver and
What's up?
Yo. I don't know.
Oh,
Actually, you're better. You're better analysis than I do. Go ahead.
sweet.
So I'm popping off
Anyway.
mic in favor of Anna. Keep it locked, everybody.
Shouts to Zach for commentating here. Good stuff.
I am here. I'm going to be back on commentary later. It's going to be sweet.
Hell yeah.
Because I found a feature of this new mixer that I really like, and I'm going to do it later. No.
Oh my god. What's poppin'? How's your bracket so far?
So I beat Shay in a close 2-0.
Okay.
I had to actually bring it back 2 stocks to 1 from my 1 stock 91%
Oh, wow.
to her 2 stocks 0%.
Wow.
So it was tense.
Yeah, definitely.
She's good.
Yeah, she's good and getting better. She's definitely one of the people here who puts like the most time into analysis. So.
Yeah.
Absolutely. But here we got Motobug versus Silver. So Silver's been saying he's gonna play Mewtwo for so long.
We're finally seeing it.
We're finally seeing it. So before the monthly, he was like, oh, he's gonna play some Mewtwo. He messaged my boy Shadows a bunch of Mewtwo questions and then played Fox.
Yeah. What exactly happened at the monthly? Like,
I don't even know. So I would have expected the classic to happen where he drops like game 1 in pools with Mewtwo and then is like, all right, I just will play Fox. But apparently he just played Fox. So I don't know. Maybe he didn't think it was ready, but it looks like it's ready today. He defeated Serb with it. Up and coming hitter Serb.
honestly, if Moto is going Knuckles, this isn't actually a matchup I've seen before. Oh,
Yeah.
he's going Sonic.
Okay, this is interesting. So Moto has some experience with this. We have a few like Mewtwo players who Moto's played. He's played Formioli a lot, but it's not a matchup we've seen in a while. We haven't really had a Mewtwo much. We've had a lot of Mewtwo secondaries, but no real Mewtwo main.
Yeah, like, outside of Quaff Mewtwo, what else has
Yeah.
there been, really?
We had like my Mewtwo for a while. We had really had a bit of a Mewtwo. Silver's Mewtwo's been around for a while, but never really in tournaments, so it's
Yeah.
not a very explored matchup locally. So
I know Anthony's played a little bit of Mewtwo in CT, specifically.
that is true. Even his Twitter account versus Mewtwo for a while.
Yeah. So with that in mind, how do you think this matchup really plays out?
Yeah, so I imagine a lot of it is, it's the classic character with fast, strong hitboxes tries to keep out character with better movement. It's an archetype we've seen a lot. It's like a Marth versus Fox situation, I'd assume, where like Sonic can maneuver so quickly around and like bait out and whiff punish so well with Mewtwo's aerials, but also Mewtwo has strong, fast, lagless aerials. So
Yeah, 100%. I'm kind of wondering if... So Sonic, despite the fact that he's very fast, he doesn't have a lot of range on his moves. His
Absolutely.
Nair, I believe it's a negative disjoint.
Correct.
His grab is very short, one of the shortest in the game.
Yep.
So I'm wondering if this matchup is... I'm kind of wondering who
yeah,
this
it's
matchup is
might be a
favored,
struggle
because-
one, because like while you can whiff punish a lot of characters really easily with Sonic, Mewtwo you're probably not gonna be able to do that well too, because like flow canceling is such a powerful tool,
Yeah.
making all of Mewtwo's aerials generally like even to plus in some cases, with a few cases of like minus aerials, but yeah.
That was a nice edge guard from Moto. I was about to say, actually, on that note, that I was thinking that Mewtwo probably would be a bit harder to edge guard than most other characters, just because he's got that
Absolutely.
lagless teleport, like instant teleport. He's got float and his double jump enabled to carry him all the way up. But Moto is just doing an amazing job versus Silver right now.
Absolutely, and he's just like solidly putting himself in good positions. He's not throwing out like risky moves. He's not getting caught in the Mewtwo vortex. He's DIing stuff well. Like he slight DI'd that down throw away that Silver did there, and just landed out of it, which is something that you see by people who are like pretty familiar with like which way moves send.
Oh my God, he chased him all the way up there.
Absolutely, and just fantastic. Even in these situations, he's either holding center stage or like not struggling to get back to center stage, which I love personally.
Yeah, 100%. Honestly, one thing that I'm kind of noticing a lot from Motobug is that he's dash dancing at the max spacing that Mewtwo can really get something off of a teleport in. So as a result, Silver really has to like close the space, and then once Silver tries to commit to say a wave dash forward or like even a defensive down tilt or something like that, Moto just reacts and comes in for the punish.
Absolutely, and like even if like Silver's not teleporting in to try and punish the dash dance spacing, it still has to put the spacing in his mind of maybe I could teleport here. It's another thing to think about in neutral, which is really important when you're like playing a character who has like such strong fast moves to just throw out kind of.
Yeah, it's really important when you're getting 3-stocked by Moto. Oh
Yeah,
my God!
alright.
That was a
Hits the spring.
decisive first game.
And fantastic stuff. Getting like the up throw down air and positioning himself to follow Silver off stage and hit him with a spring, not committing to any move too early, letting Silver move first and then putting out a spring in his path.
Yeah, it was honestly overall a very impressive edge guard.
Absolutely.
Won that edge with Silver pineappling himself.
Yep, which is very easy to do on the stage, but yeah. Anthony in chat saying, "Are we ready for the Fox?" I don't think we're gonna see it. Silver seemed pretty set on just playing Mewtwo today, so we'll see how it goes. Honestly.
Well, we see some Battlefield coming out. I know that Mewtwo has some funny shenanigans with teleport on this stage,
absolutely.
but I don't think that Silver chose the stage for those shenanigans. So
yeah, I don't know. So Silver talks a lot about. He's asking me for stuff like, do you have any resources on like the different stage data in the game so I can lab out teleport stuff on them? So I believe he's pretty experienced with it, but fantastic DI there by Moto on that up air. Just DIing it hard down away, not eating the extension, because a lot of times Mewtwo can get some crazy, like, if you DI normal away on up airs, Mewtwo can land and then do float or teleport out back air to punish.
Ooh, very, very tight up throw up air, was it?
Yep,
From
absolutely.
Moto. And putting up that spring, just to
yeah, it's a classic.
Yeah.
But
Anyways,
should
what
be
do you
dead here.
think Silver might need to come back in this set? Because he's even right now, but that PS2 game kind of decided the momentum pretty early on for Moto.
Yep. So I'd like to see a lot more float cancel up airs in neutral from Silver. Just like represent the space through being in the represent a threat to space through being in the air rather than just trying to play like the grounded or Nair game with Sonic. Because like Nair doesn't really have that much disjoint, and you're not really gonna win the ground game with like the down tilts because it can get whiff punish. But FC up air is just so strong for holding space, completely lagless, very very strong move. It's Marth up tilt in the air with no lag.
With that in mind, what do you think that float cancel up tilt or up air reacts? How does that interact with Sonic full drift forward fair after a dash? I've been noticing Moto is going for a lot of those whenever he thinks that he has an opening on Silver.
Yep, and Sonic fair is something that it probably, I'd imagine it. I actually don't know. It's probably spacing dependent how it interacts with FC up air, but the fairs in general are something Moto's been implementing a lot more recently. His good friend Connor frequently talks about how Sonic Fair is broken and none of the Sonics use it enough. And as we see here, wow.
Another close to 3 stock at this point. Moto absolutely destroying Silver.
Yep, and just very decisive here. But it's definitely doable for Silver. Just needs to hit like 2 strong punishes. But with the way Moto's DIing, it's not looking great.
Yeah, pretty much. This is also a best of 5. We are in winter semis at this point.
Absolutely.
So Silver will still have a chance to come back if he loses this game, which honestly it's seeming pretty likely.
Yeah, it's definitely a very strong position by Moto and cleans it up there. All right, up 2-0.
Are we seeing?
We seeing the Fox?
Mewtwo.
Yep.
He's staying
All right.
dedicated.
I respect
Awesome.
the commitment. You're not gonna win with a character like this unless you put in the time to take the losses.
Yeah,
That's how it
100%.
works. And Silver was talking to me the other day about how he's like he's ditching his ego of like I'm just gonna play Fox if I like lose a game and stuff. He really wants to learn with the character, and I respect his dedication. So see what stuff he can adapt to between matches. See if he can hold space better.
Now, something that I kind of wish Silver was dealing a lot more with are these ledge options from Moto. He's very consistently going for just like that regular. Oh my.
Oh, Mewtwo's
Almost.
broken.
But yeah, he's very consistently going for that right there,
Yep.
where he just ledge hop down, drop down, ledge hop down B.
Yep. Yeah. So
And-
Moto's corner options, recovery options, and ledge options are his biggest issue at this point, I'd say.
Yeah.
It's pretty fair to say that. Most people have said the same thing to him. He when he ledge dashes, it's good, but he generally does stuff like ledge dash jump. He does stuff like side B from ledge, which covers a lot of the same spaces, ledge dash jump aerial. So he's really not mixing up the option that much. I'd like to see him implement stuff like ledge dash shield, ledge dash roll, even just like turning winner to the platform. All that stuff is like good, even if it's not your primary option, because it represents a mix-up.
Now, something I'm also starting to notice a bit more from Silver is that a lot of the time it feels like he's trying to go into the air with his moves. I feel like, yeah, Mewtwo has some really good aerial options, but when you are going in the air, you're kind of losing the threat of a lot of his really good moves, like down tilt, for example.
Absolutely. And like he's doing a lot of non disjointed call out moves in the air. He's doing stuff like a lot of jump nair, a lot of like jump forward air, a lot of like jump drift forward or jump float forward. And that's not really covering Moto, who's just running at him. And like you got to throw out the space back airs, you got to throw out the up airs. You got to make your opponent really respect that you're going to hold the space and not just stand there and give it up or stand there and get hit as soon as they run toward you.
Yeah. This is looking pretty rough for Silva right now. He was in this exact situation last game, and it did not go very well from there.
Yeah, it's tough, but for Moto's side, he's doing a really fantastic job at like using center stage properly. He's not ending up in situations where he's getting walled out that much. He's just like, if he's not at center stage, he's for the most part like doing his best to reclaim it in a way that's not that risky. He's going for a lot of like side Bs, a lot of forward airs, to call it crouch cancel options and the such. And so like all that stuff is really important for playing the game against a floaty with strong neutral options like Mewtwo is.
Yeah. I feel like Silver should try and play a bit more at a distance moving forward. Like, keep Moto in kind of that dash dance range that he was just trying to space out those, I believe that was a DJC aerial?
Yep.
And I think that if he kind of tries to keep to that space and then call out Moto's jump forwards with, say, a wave dash back down tilt or a wave dash back grab, then I think he could be getting a lot more success.
Yep.
Because those are a lot less committal, and Moto is just holding center stage so well. He's up 2 stocks to 1
And,
right
like,
now.
Silver's playing in a way where it looks like he's really scared of CC. He's going for a lot of forward airs.
Oh my god.
That's just going to
That's
be it.
Yeah.
Fantastic by Motobug, cleaning up 3-0 here. Not what I expected a closer set than that, to be honest.
Honestly, yeah.
Yeah, but
That was...
very good. It looked like he was pretty familiar with the matchup from Motobug's end. He spaced properly in neutral. He didn't get caught in bad situations. He didn't just get edge guarded to death or walled out, which is what's scary about playing Sonic versus characters like these. So fantastic to him.
Yeah. Good stuff to Moto, making it to winners finals.
Absolutely. So,
Anyways, I'm up next for
all
stream.
right, have fun.
Thank you.
Good luck. I will solo commentator, or if you can find me a co-commentator.
I might be able to find Zach again.
Sounds good. Thanks, man. What's up? Good stuff. Yeah. Yeah, I like how you were using forward air. You were doing the Connor.
Yeah. It's really hitting his feet because he's not bad. He's just big.
Exactly. He's a big
I'll say
bolt.
that in the leg, too.
Yeah.
Mewtwo's not fat. He's just big.
Yeah. And like you held space well. You played actually around center stage, which is when I can tell you're playing good is because you're actually like playing center stage,
Yeah.
not
Yeah.
running into the corner.
Also, like, SDIing every nair.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Like me and Anna were talking about how like Silver was playing like he was super scared of you just seeing him. He was just spamming fair and nair, and it's like you've got FC up air in this match
Yeah.
and down.
Yeah.
tilt.
Oh, yeah. You got to cover all that space so Sonic like, can't get in.
Yeah, you gotta respect your opponent running at you. Like if you can hold stage as you were doing and running your opponent,
Yeah.
like you're just gonna win.
All right.
All right. But
New set.
to this match.
Looks like audio is good, so that's good.
Yeah,
Like,
absolutely.
like that. All right.
Which is awesome.
So this happened twice at the monthly, actually.
Okay.
Anna won both times. Joel took a game in set 1, but did not take a game in set 2.
Got it. And
Anna pretty dominant over most of New England at the moment, so
Yep.
that doesn't particularly surprise me. But let's see what Joel can do.
absolutely. And like this is yeah.
Ooh, that's rough.
That's what we saw Bees doing a lot, honestly,
yeah.
versus Joel. Just like not respecting the corner, not respecting V2. What am I saying?
Yeah.
Ivysaur is fantastic from ledge options and fantastic offstage options around the ledge. He just cleans up stock so
Yeah.
effectively.
Ivysaur has so many ways to recover and also edge guard.
Yeah.
Kind of crazy. Look at how big that bear is. And then like if you get hit by dares, brutal.
Oh yeah. Really good slide off there by Anna. Getting the shield up, getting the back air out.
DJC bear gonna take that
Yeah.
very easily.
Yeah, so this is some weird interactions in this matchup. The PK Fire proccing on Razor Leaf thing is not going to be great for Joel.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm like, yeah, I don't assume... Oh, wow.
No,
wow.
the throw bug thing.
Yeah, that's a classic.
It does happen sometimes. You gotta be aware of it when it does, when it's gonna...
That's the scary situation against
Ooh, she
Ivysaur.
died.
It's so scary. Like, when you mess up your ledge grab timing and Ivysaur can get a free Razor Leaf out, it's like, you gotta just roll up and take your stage. Like, don't get clipped. If you get clipped, you're dying.
Yeah.
Yep. Oh,
I'm
good
not
side
surprised
off.
we're not on the stage. I'm not surprised we're on the stage. Very good stage for Ivysaur generally, and also we love
Absolutely.
Paint Stadium here. So.
Yeah, both players kill off the top quite a bit of the time, so
Yeah.
it's not really. anything
Ivysaur is pretty
surprising.
floaty, so she'll die to Nest up air like pretty early.
Yeah, like
and
that.
for pretty low, like that, yeah.
Yeah,
And then obviously Ivy up air is super strong.
super strong. Ivy up
And-
smash.
Up B,
Yeah,
Solar Beam wall. And again, Punish started. Joel missing a few of those techs. Gotta hit those Rosanna.
yeah, absolutely. But like really interesting platform tech chase, getting a nair, like a nair regrab there, which isn't
Yeah.
really usually what you see from Ivysaurs, but creative option, taking it. Usually they're going for like an up air below the platform or like a down air tech chase. So glad to see he's mixing it up, trying to innovate a bit.
Yeah. Also glad to see him at a weekly in general.
Yeah, I
This is
was
the
gonna
first time
say.
he's been at a weekly in a very long time. So
Yeah, so exciting to see.
good to see.
Oh my goodness. Fantastic confirm by Anna. Just getting like the cross up mag, confirming a back air out of it, which is just really good awareness. Ooh. Yeah, you have to give up so much space to Ivysaur in that situation, but
Just aired out down out of there.
yeah.
Ooh, catching
Should be
the
an up
catching the
air.
PK fire with a very good spacing on that fair.
Yeah.
Like right into that up air.
And a solid lead. Percent, or there's like a stock lead plus
Solar Beam.
yeah. Thank you for providing the words.
Yeah,
I could not think
I
of.
got you.
Hell yeah. Alright,
Livin'.
shouldn't do it. Maybe next one, but probably
Yeah,
the one after.
depends on stage positioning for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, not gonna confirm
Nah.
that percent. Not
Yeah.
a fast baller.
Little stack stun moment there.
Yeah.
Should be back throw here.
And not great
definitely.
GI either. Get
Yeah,
out of there.
probably accepting his death.
Yeah.
But yeah, dangerous jumps in the corner by Anna here. Like you're against a disjoint character, so you really need to respect his ability to just call you out with like a full jump fair.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
confirm and kill off of it. But Anna punish game
Not
here.
punish.
Oh
Getting out of there though. A little weird interaction.
yeah, reading the jump there, but she delayed the jump really well. Now she's insta die.
Ooh, I thought it was gonna be up here.
Yeah,
That's gonna be
there
up
it
here.
is.
Yeah, there it is. She was like, yeah, you know what? I want to make sure this kills. Let me down her a
Yeah.
couple more times.
Absolutely. And like, interesting combo decision by her to go for the reset and not go for just like an immediate back or edge guard. But she's really showing she's more comfortable comboing the character on stage than edge guarding
Yeah.
Ivysaur.
Joel also been missing a lot of the techs on downers, so that was good awareness for her. He was like, yeah, he's probably gonna miss this tech too, and I can kill off this.
Absolutely. And it's like, it's a hard situation where it's like, Ness has so many options there, but it's also like, if you just press L, nothing bad happens.
Yeah.
It's like Game Watch down throw.
Take
or-
the L without debate.
Exactly. Or you can be a turbo good player and slide it off the down air.
Yeah, yeah.
Which is the gamer option, but that's hard and not that consistent if you're not practiced with it. So no shame in Joel just not going for it, but I'd like to see him hit a bit more text
Speaking
there.
of no shame, back on PS2, we like that.
Hell yeah.
I think it's a pretty good stage in the matchup. I don't think Ivy like struggles here at all.
Yeah.
I don't think there's a stage that Ivy like really succeeds in, like excels in it either.
Yep.
Because I know Joel counterpicked FD versus Ty, but that's obviously not really a good idea.
Yeah.
So.
Ness will just kill. Ness will grab you on FD, no matter what character you are, and kill you. He is one of the best universal punish games in the entire cast, like no matter the character. So
Yeah.
very strong stuff. Yeah. Anna just jumping in the corner again here.
Yeah, again, call out a little bit for it. She did manage to clutch that game one, but I think with a few more tech hits by Joel and just
Yep.
like not getting punished as hard, I think he can definitely like bring us to like game 5 or something.
Absolutely. And interesting down air choice there by Anna. Just like doing she doesn't really down air in spots like that often, where it's just right above the platform, calling out the opponent jumping at her. And so it's interesting that she's like working on that option, putting it into her gameplay.
Yeah. She's like, oh, everyone thinks down is really good. Let me
Yeah.
use this one.
Yeah,
well.
solid confirm.
Kill confirmed to the up B.
Yeah, you
Classic.
gotta DI the down tilt's hard away. Otherwise, you just die at
Yeah.
any percent basically. Any percent
up
above
B's
50.
really strong.
Oh yeah.
Especially on this stage where you're going to dive the top super early.
Yep. Nice EX fire there. I always like
Yeah.
to call those out. She's really good at them, but it's
Yeah.
still a very impressive thing to be consistent
In
at, so.
Grands last week, she definitely like did a fuck ton versus me. That was crazy.
Yeah, she's a really technical player. So. Yeah. Yep.
Mag upper.
Clean magnet confirm. Just like that's a no risk mag because like if you do the mag and you hit confirm it's just like a true fighting game style hit confirm,
Yeah.
which is interesting to see in PM. But
Like if you miss, you just drift back away. You DDF away, and if you hit, then you confirm.
exactly, it's part of why magnet's such a strong move. But yeah, just slightly missing the recovery there, going for a perfect angle, but
Ooh, catching the double jump, and
Yeah.
she just didn't recognize it, I guess.
yeah, unfortunate stuff there by really good awareness by Joel. Yeah, she's holding the down tilts against like a hyper floaty, but you can't really hold it. You gotta just let it go and combo off of them double jumping out of the hit stun.
Yeah.
It's similar to Alamar.
And Joel just racking up the percent here. Already
Yeah.
has beam, looking rough.
Yep. This is a very tough situation to come back in. Obviously, we're not the easiest character to come back in against because he has throw confirms into beam. He has just neutral confirms into a down tilt and
Yeah.
dash attack. And
Even
stuff.
if you like waste beam, it's like he still has a bunch of options to kill you.
Exactly.
And with 2 stocks to play with, it's gonna be rough.
Really good tomahawk grab there. Ivysaur's aerials are really threatening on shield, so doing tomahawks is very encouraged.
I like that. Ooh,
Yeah.
113.
All right, never
Never
seen it.
Step
Yeah.
right now.
Solid game by Joel there.
Yeah.
Clean 3-stock.
Yeah, definitely a rough stock in the middle there by Anna, just kind of dying at super early percent.
Yep.
But still like pretty convincing.
That's the Ivysaur classic. You just like
Ooh, not banning FD.
you're so good at killing your opponent in weird situations, especially on the ledge, that Ivysaur gets so many random free stocks, like a down air at 20, stuff like
Yeah.
that. So. Yeah.
Anna not going FD, going Smashville.
Going one of the other FDs. Take your pick.
Yeah.
Like, you got whichever one you want, basically. Joel's not banning them.
Yeah, Anna's probably going for the more neutral stage, most likely just because I don't know how much she's actually played this matchup other than the 2 sets.
Yeah, I don't assume it's been a ton. We haven't really had that much of an Ivysaur since Quaff.
Yeah. We used to be like an Ivysaur region, but now we're not.
Yeah, we had Steel K and Quaff for a my We were
Ovis,
both-
shout out to Ovis.
Ovis. I played Ivysaur for a lot of 3.0 too, but it was. Oh my God!
Down
Reverse
there.
down tilt. Just getting the clean confirms there.
Yeah. Not recognizing he didn't have his double jump and just kind of falling.
Yep. But strong ledge grab timing by Anna, which is really the important part of edge guarding
Yeah.
Ivysaur.
Yeah, I gotta do that rinse repeat on the tether.
Yeah, and grabbing ledge at a timing where you can safely refresh and not get clipped by Razor Leaf
Yeah.
is the critical part of it all.
No, I'm interested to see how Anna will punish tether because I haven't even seen like Joel get in that situation all that often so far.
Yeah, she's edge guarding from stage a lot of the time, which is I don't disagree with. You have the option, you have like a way to challenge the off the ledge disjoint that Ivysaur has, but it's still very risky, especially.
Oh, DJC into the C-bomb.
Yeah, it's not great recognition there. She's totally she's a bit frustrated at shaking her head there, but
Yeah.
hits a tech on one of those for first time in a bit.
Getting the combo started. Oh,
Yeah, fair out.
yeah,
Interesting.
That was interesting. I think if Joel spaced the upper a little bit better, I don't think he would have gotten clipped by it. But
Absolutely. And I like the defensive fair coming down there by Anna. Just like not letting herself get clipped by something cheap.
PK fire upper.
Yep. It's if you're stuck in that situation, if you're not gonna SDI the PK fire, you're just gonna get clipped by
yeah,
anything
yeah,
you want.
Yep.
Ooh.
Definitely a misinput.
Yep.
She's not going for those unless she's like up 2 stocks and doing an edge yard.
Yeah, but loses stock for it. But good stuff by Joel, just cleaning it up, hitting the sweet spot up there.
Yeah, she really likes to snipe with the PK fire off stage. I don't think Ness has many good options to like punish the tether real up because his double jump sucks.
Yeah, I mean you can do like DJC's down air from ledge.
Oh, you know.
Ness does have strong options, but Anna's just not ending up in the positions where she can grab the ledge, which is definitely like a choice of her positioning, and it's arguable because like it's so dangerous to challenge as a double jump cancel character against Ivysaur character who can just like snipe your jumps. Really
Jump
easily.
and then you're stuck with PK Thunder and that's not fun.
And like Ivysaur has the disjoint to just
Yeah.
validate PK Thunder.
Yeah, I was gonna say especially with a disjoint character, it's
yeah.
rough.
Yeah, like
That
and
should be it.
Yep. Solid stuff.
Yeah, that was a clean stock. She didn't really take too much percent there.
Yep.
It was like even when it was 2 stocks, and then she took that stock and then just railed it down.
Absolutely.
So Joel's probably gonna go. I don't know.
Yeah.
Battlefield maybe.
I'd assume Battlefield here.
That's usually what I see Ivies do. Yep. There we go.
Yeah, so it's very, very strong Ivysaur stage. You just get whatever you want. Like, Ivysaur is a platform movement character. He has an insane waveland, insane perfect wave dash. And all the Ivysaur players are very good at it, so
Yeah.
it's like the Ganon players.
And it did.
Yeah, so just not looking to get clipped by a disjoint move here. Not looking to get clipped by a forward air or an up air. But, yeah, because you're going to need a ton of percent
Yeah.
here.
And he's gonna charge beam off it too.
Yeah, that's why Ivysaur can be a good character at times.
A double-edged sword, except you get both ends.
Yeah, fantastic edge guard there.
Hold ledge? Nope, she's making back.
Yeah. I'd like to see a ledge grab there a lot earlier, so you can edge guard from stage, but not really recognize the situation that well.
I'm surprised that's thought of. That was a weird one.
Same here, but like, yeah. So Ivysaur's up air at a combo is really, really strong, and Joel was using it a ton versus bees, but he hasn't really had the platform stages this set to do that, but cleans that one up.
Yeah, she used the big fire, but then like, you know what? I'm going out here this time. You're getting hit by him like every time. I'm just gonna down you.
Yep.
So that could be dangerous for Joel for sure.
Absolutely, and like if you're getting clipped by the PK fire, it's a no-win situation. You
Yeah.
gotta SDI it consistently. It's the most consistent way to deal with the situation.
And a lot of the time where Joel's going to recover, he's like right at that PK fire angle, so he'll get hit by it a lot.
Oh, and they going for the cool stuff.
Yeah, trying to kill at 70 with recovery move.
Yeah.
Classic.
Yeah.
And-
I've definitely gotten killed by a few recovery moves in my day.
Yeah, Anna's going the other way more. Playing a little more confident, I think.
I love it. Like, she's getting the stocks for it. She's like positioning a lot better to put herself in a position where she's not getting clipped by the Razor Leaf. That's step. Don't get clipped by Razor Leaf or forward arrow off stage. That's all that matters.
Yeah.
Ooh. Yeah. After for positioning.
Razor Leaf, yep. I got a clip of the Razor Leaf that time, but not taking too big of a punish for it, just kind of missing the edge guard. But
Yeah. Just hit comboing for percent here, which is really important.
another back air.
Perfect
Yeah,
edge
that'll do.
guard. Yeah, now that she's getting the proper ledge grab timings, it becomes a lot easier.
Yeah. Joel's like dying whenever he goes off stage most of the time now.
Yeah.
Which is rough.
Should be beam.
Alright, yep.
All right.
Living.
Oh, excellent DI.
All
That's
the
very
rocks.
heavy.
All the
All
rocks in the
94,
backpack.
all 94 of them.
All 94 rocks.
Yeah. I love the down
Down
tilt there
grab.
by Anna. Yeah. Just like throw out something risky, so just toss out the down tilt in case the opponent runs in. It's a no risk situation.
Ooh, going way low on that one. I like the adaptation there, but it's probably, yeah.
Yep.
But I like that adaptation. Hopefully you keep that in mind for next time, just going lower
Yep.
than he was before.
And solid stuff.
I probably have to play, I would imagine. Probably win his final
Word. I think I'm gonna hop out of commentary for a minute, 'cause I've done a ton.
step. Yeah, you've been on since round 1, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Full
that
tournament commentary.
Yeah. We'll see if we can find other people.
Yeah.
Now that people are like getting out of bracket.
Yep. Yeah. People.
Yeah, like Shay, we can have Third maybe.
I could do commentary with Shay or Serb. I don't know if either of them are around. I'll ask and find people.
I don't like the idea of playing against more mana.
That's how it goes.
Yeah.
Welcome to the pain zone.
I am simply rude. All right, it's Everfresh back on Dust Sticks. Here we go. And also I can debut the greatest thing ever at this entire event. So,
Yeah.
So we now have we have new audio that is newly fixed, but also unbeknownst to me, but I guess as part of this renovation, there's now new hardware associated with the audio, and the new hardware associated with the audio has features like that. Let's go. Hold on, wait, not this. I messed it up. Like this.
Yeah, we have the tri-point reverb now,
We
which
got
is actually insane.
features.
Wait, this is gonna be so annoying.
This is gonna get out of hand.
I am gonna try to seriously commentate this set,
Yeah, that's fine.
but
I'll
yeah.
work on it.
Yeah. So this is an interesting matchup. I haven't seen the bracket in a very long time. I don't know if this has even ever happened. Actually.
No, this is. I was talking with Nick earlier because we were wondering if or how it is exactly that how long it's been since there's been like an Ivy at SG at all, and the answer is
it's
like
been a minute.
since Steel K.
Yeah.
And
Slash when Quaff played
Quaff
Ivy.
played Ivy.
Yeah.
It's the other thing. So someone in chat was.
And obviously Joel's been to like stuff before quarantine, so you
Yeah.
know that helps too.
It's funny,
but
I
it's
don't
not that
remember.
often.
I forget. I don't
You
remember.
forgot,
I don't
yeah.
remember him ever being here.
He got to Grants once.
Really? Oh
Yeah.
my god. Wow.
He beat like Sir Bees and I think one other person, and it was me and him in Grants.
Yeah, because Nick was talking about it. And I'm like, I don't remember Joel ever being. I don't remember. Was he playing Ivy?
Yeah, he's always been Ivy. Yeah,
I don't remember that.
his old tag used to be Poon Pounder.
I know.
Yeah.
I
Okay,
don't
yeah.
remember. I thought he was just like somewhere else.
Yeah, I don't.
Whatever. There you go.
Yeah, he is here, and
He's here now, in the
he's
flesh.
good.
He's actually really good. I was actually really impressed by some of the plays. I saw the set against Anna, but I also saw the set against Peace. And
Yeah,
it was like,
that was a close set.
That
Yeah.
was a really close set. It was really good.
I think this one might be close too.
Yeah, I think so too. It seems like he's right around this skill level, like in this range,
Yeah,
which adds
yeah.
yet another person to like
Yep.
this
It's
clump
the
of people at
huge
skill
clump.
level. Yeah, which is crazy. It's what I like about it is it makes the mid-level spots in the PR like really competitive,
Yeah.
and, like really interesting.
Because they like the only guarantees right now are just like the top three and me and Nick
Yep,
probably.
exactly.
Ah, missing lit dash. Ah.
That sucks.
We have
Too bad.
Garrett beating Serb once again to get here.
Yeah.
The classic Garrett move, beating Serb.
He said to me after the set, he's like, I beat the people today whom it is part of my personality to beat. And I'm like, you know what? That makes
Which
sense.
is Joe Motion and Serb.
Yeah.
Which is
Joe Motion.
really funny.
It's really funny. I'm like, and he's like, I think it's also part of. He's like, I forgot one. It's also B's is part of my personality to beat. But and then he said something like, oh, maybe it's part of B's personality for me to beat him. I'm like, no, it's definitely you. Like, it's got to be you. There's no way.
No, I don't know what that came. That was weird.
That was weird.
Yeah, I don't know. that was not reaching.
No.
He must have just misjudged.
Yeah,
Like, yeah, this
yeah.
is way too low.
Gotta be it.
But Joel's beam, definitely doable. We've seen his punish game be really good. Garrett will always up.
Oh, that sucks.
That sucks. But yeah, I was gonna mention that Garrett always does that. Like, if someone's trying to shark him off stage, he will always do that jump up air. He's really good at doing that.
Yeah.
Like, I used to do that a lot of Sonic when I went for like Rascal Footstool bullshit when it was in the game,
Yeah.
and he would always up air me every time. And no other Mennonite or like player really ever did that.
Yeah, that's wild.
So, yeah. What's up, Ryan? We got Joel.
There you go, Joel. He's
Yeah.
here.
He's already got 2 good sets on stream, so you should definitely go back, watch some of that later. Good stuff. And he might take another one here.
He's really been taking names. Like this is pretty cool.
Yeah, Joel
This
is good. Like,
he's actually really good. This is really. I'm excited to see that we have like another player back at SG who's like really competitive and really
Yeah.
good. That's cool.
number 1 in Wisconsin before he.
Number 1 in Wisconsin.
Stop really
Mass
going to
only
stuff.
gets more stacked. I
Yeah.
swear. It's
Yeah,
crazy.
and we're getting Quaff back.
Oh my god, it's true. Yeah.
If I don't know if he's gonna play, but Whompy is moving to Mass later this year.
Who's that?
The Yoshi player.
Oh yeah. I remember that.
So that would be
Whoa.
insane.
That's crazy.
Yeah, Mass is like turning into one
God.
of those regions where like everyone is
It's
good,
like all the good Pollyanna players.
and there's a lot of us.
That there are, yeah. It's like it's a reasonably large region. We have like a really great regular local,
Yeah,
and like dude, like everyone,
It's sick.
the gang's all here.
the gang's all here, and then we go to Wendy's after. It's sick.
And we go to Wendy's. I'm
The
actually
culture
so
here,
hungry.
the skill level, the venue.
Yeah. The venue, the skill level, the everything.
I'm
It's
so
great.
thankful for all of this.
Yeah, me too. It's really kind of incredible to know like we've been doing this continuously for what,
Like
how many
8
like,
years?
Like, it hasn't been 8 years. It's been like no way. Has it
Yeah,
only been like 8
3.
years?
It started with 3.0, and 3.0 came out in 2014, 2013.
Wow. Yeah, I was gonna say 7 or 8 years.
Yeah,
No kidding.
insane.
Wow.
The longest running local for PM ever.
Yep. There you go. And it's still to this day.
Yeah.
It's still a king after all these
Tourney
years.
locator started first, but then they stopped.
Yeah.
Fuck you, Motobug.
What?
You threw silver at me and loses corners.
Ah. I understand. I get it now. Ty was yelling at me. He was like, "I'm upset."
Saying that it is Moto's fault that he had to fight Silver.
I wonder if Silver is going spaces and losers. I don't know.
Silver went Mewtwo against Ty.
Okay, I didn't know. Yeah,
Yeah.
because he went Mewtwo against me, and I was actually kind of surprised that he
looks
didn't
like
switch.
he's actually just going Mewtwo, which is actually.
I like that.
I like that a lot.
I also
Silver
like
Mewtwo
that
is
for me.
awesome. Okay. I don't play this game enough to be mad about Mewtwo existing, so I just think Mewtwo's cool.
Yeah, I also think Mewtwo's sick. I don't.
Okay,
I don't have
good,
a
good.
problem
I'm
with
glad, I'm glad that I'm not the only
Yeah.
one here. Mewtwo, I think Mewtwo's fucking awesome.
Mewtwo. Also, Gary taking a lead. Game
Yeah,
2.
look at that.
I'll talk more about Silver in a second, but we get.
Yeah.
I want to watch the end of the match and analyze it. Ooh,
That's right.
down air, C-bomb. Oh, I didn't think I was gonna kill, but it did anyway.
Oh wow.
I like the counter pick by Gary. Definitely like a good counter pick for Meta Knight. Also,
Yeah.
something that people aren't really prepared to go to because nobody goes here anymore.
This is exactly the kind of thing. Nick and I were talking about this earlier, where it's like if you whether you think you're like ahead or not, or like right about the same skill level or something like that, pick stages that you are comfortable with.
That killed.
That's
That
awesome.
killed so early.
That is fucking radical. I can't believe that killed.
I am very surprised that killed. Yeah, this is gonna be a close one. Yeah, I was talking about
Yeah, but like yeah, go ahead.
Silver was the last player I needed to have officially beaten everyone in Mass.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, because
Whoa.
it was Silver and Flarp. I beat Flarp last week and I beat Silver this week.
That's insane. You beat Silver this week?
Yeah,
Oh my god, I must have been like that must have been during.
Yeah, that's why Ty was yelling at.
Voltex.
That's why Ty was yelling at me for sending Silver down to lose.
Oh my god,
Yeah.
I thought he was just talking about seeding or something like that.
No.
Oh my god.
Yeah, so
No,
I'm waiting.
that
waiting
must have been
to
when
find-
I was playing Voltex. That
Yeah,
was when I
probably,
popped off.
Ooh,
insane.
that was not
Wow.
great DI in the back area,
Nope.
but a
Not
good
great.
call out by Joel.
Yep.
More punish game. Here we go. Ooh, sour spot down there. That's not what he wanted either.
Yeah, the ledge is a really interesting spot in this matchup because like it's like it seems like both these characters have like it seems like Ivy has more tools when Ivy's off stage than I thought they did.
Yeah, Ivy's actually very good at edge rating.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Like the huge disjointed back air, down
Yeah.
air. Like if you're not ready for it, that shit will kill so early.
yeah.
Where's Garrett
But I
going?
mean like when Ivy is off stage, like in an edge guard situation for Meta Knight, like Meta Knight is edge guarding.
oh yeah,
Ivy
yeah.
has a few options, but
Yeah,
it's like yeah.
She's so floaty that she can
Yeah.
just like
She's
throw
moving
out
around.
stuff and still
Yep.
make it back because Heather's really big.
Yeah.
Heather
I mean,
cape.
throw a razor leaf towards laser.
Yeah, Razor Leaf,
Towards
doing
the ledge,
like a
and
couple
stuff like that. It's
fairs.
like, yeah.
Stall was down air. Like there's so many options Ivy has.
As-
Look at that. Look, that was sick.
That's
of him.
really cool.
That was sick.
Yeah, like in that pocket below the stage, right there, Ivy is extremely
Yeah.
powerful because you have the down air to do
Yeah,
that.
like in theory.
Look at that!
Oh
Use
god,
couple down there. That's crazy.
that was insane.
Oh my god.
Like you would think that Meta Knight would like
That was
dominate
such a
in this
quick-
matchup off
holy
stage,
crap.
like just combo Ivy Sword to the pain
Yeah, you'd think,
dimension
right?
and like hold ledge and like punish
No, but
tether
it's-
real
it's
every
not that-
time.
it's not
But
that
it's
clear cut.
like-
Because it's because I think it's a lot of it is because Meta Knight's options coming back to the stage are like somewhat formulaic, and we kind of all know what they are.
Yeah.
So like, even though like they can be kind of hard to play around, it's like very much a known commodity. But I think a lot of the fact that that people here are really unfamiliar with Ivy.
yeah,
And also
generally.
that Ivy has a lot of tools that I think like at least I didn't know about, but I don't know about other people not knowing about them or not being
Yeah.
like very familiar with that. I think a lot of that has to do with how even this is. I'm not saying like it's like oh suddenly like you it's that like Joel's only winning because people aren't familiar
Yeah,
with it.
no.
Joel's playing really well.
Yeah, Joel
So,
is
like,
doing very good.
yeah.
Hitting confirms.
Yeah.
Doing really good punishes. Good defensive game too overall. Also gets to be warm from the Anna set, which is nice.
Yep.
Also, a thing about this matchup that I think Garrett should be doing is just holding ledge more generally when
I agree
when
with that.
Joel's
Yeah.
off stage.
It's the same thing. It's like anyone with a tether recovery, you want to be doing that.
Because Meta Knight has really, really good options for punishing the
Yeah,
tether
like,
getup.
I don't know,
And
yeah.
cover literally every option that he can do.
Yeah, exactly.
AKA reverse cape.
Yep. Yeah. I thought Nair off the ledge.
Nair is also
Catch,
good,
catch, jump,
but
yeah.
like if
Well, the reverse cape, you're right.
if
Covers
Joel's
everything.
being ambiguous about like where if he's gonna land on stage or go to
Just
ledge,
cape. You can
cape
always- you can
covers
hit.
both.
Yep.
So. Also, weird to see that we're on Green Hill Zone. This is not what I usually see from Meta Knight.
God, dude. So, okay, what can Fluff do to not get called out by that?
Not be like Quaff and Meteor Cancel.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah.
So like, it's,
Yeah,
it's, a
he's
reaction,
getting owned by
it's actually a reaction thing. It's not
Yeah,
like a,
yeah. It is a Meteor. Garrett can definitely live.
Yeah,
He's just not reacting, especially the one that was super low percent. He just didn't.
yeah.
He just doesn't know the timing.
Yeah, that's the
deal,
reverse
yeah.
cape we were talking
Yeah.
about. Yeah.
He was a little slow on it, but it didn't matter
Yeah,
because
it didn't
Joel
matter.
threw the stock away. But
Yep,
yeah.
that's all right. Joel also been proving that he can do really well in like these low stock situations like this. Like if you're playing
Oh, okay.
if you're playing fine, that could be.
Didn't grab
I
legs.
was a little afraid there.
And he was
Oh,
stuck
man.
play with it.
Every time there's a situation where like Garrett's just below him, like I'll be
It's
freaking out,
scary.
dude.
Because Joel's been a monster off stage instead.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Beam. Yep.
that's
it.
That's crazy.
Insane.
Wow.
That was a very fast
She's
set.
30 in a fucking handshake, dude.
A 3-1.
3-1. Oh, 3-1. Sorry, excuse me. 30,
3-1
31
and
in
a
a
handshake.
handshake.
Yeah.
Jeez, dude.
Yeah, that was a
That
weird
was a quick set.
Yeah, that was quick and
That
weird.
game 2, game 3? Was it game 2 or game 3?
The Smash one?
Yeah.
Yeah,
that was
game
quick.
three. It was
Oh,
quick.
away. Dude.
Joel was just like, you ever feel like this?
You feel like this.
Yeah. All the
You
time.
ever feel like this. I'm going to
I love
destroy
it.
everybody's ears doing that.
Well, it's now time for me to play Winners Finals. I gotta do it. Winners Finals.
There you go.
Yeah. I didn't know
I'll
it
put
was
them
one
both
at
on.
a
I'll
time.
put them both on.
Yeah,
That's good.
yeah. Yeah,
Sick.
that's
I'm
good.
gonna if you find bees,
Yeah, I'll find somebody.
direct
for
them
it.
in
Yeah,
here.
yeah.
Yeah, I'll try to direct.
I'll
bees
tell
as
him to try to not do brain rot, but
Yeah, I'll
I
tell-
don't
we
mind
can-
that much. We've
can-
seen enemy like 9 times. So whatever.
we can mix it up. We'll figure it out. All right, stay tuned, everybody. We have Moto and Anna on the stream. That is production value. You are absolutely right. We now have production.
Are you ready to do not brain rot because Anna doesn't like brain rot?
Yeah,
All right.
I'm ready for that.
We have to attempt to accommodate you.
I'm okay with that. I've been doing that all day.
Cool.
But you know what we can do?
What?
Just put the headphones.
What's this?
You know what we can do?
What?
Hey, Ty, you ever feel like this?
Oh my God. That is unbelievable.
We-
You guys are doing serious commentary, right?
Yeah, we are.
Yeah. All right.
Actually, as much. I don't know if I can actually do serious commentary.
No, we
I
can do
don't
it.
know
I've been doing it all day.
if- Okay.
That's fine.
Stop me from doing brain rot.
Don't worry. I'll stop you from that.
The only brain rot thing I'm going to do is use this switch.
You don't. I'm just gonna turn you off. Now you
What?
can't use it.
No.
That's all right. All right. Welcome everybody. Welcome to Fluff versus. That's not Fluff versus
No, it's
anybody.
not. It's not.
Hee hee,
That's just Meta Knight. You've been bamboozled.
I got
It's
baited.
Motobug.
It's over for me.
Remember, you're not allowed to refer to Motobug with the same nickname twice in a game.
That's all right.
That's the rule of commentating Motobug.
That's fine.
So historically
Bye.
speaking, these sets are pretty Anna favored. I think Moto got the last one.
Yeah. What's their record?
It's bad.
It's bad.
If you are a
If you are.
what's the group name for Motobug?
Oh, I don't know. That's a good question.
Do either of these players have a groupie's name? Have a
Oh,
name
they
for their
should. We
groupies?
got to think about that. Between sets,
Motobug.
we got to think about that. Before doing games good.
I don't know.
I don't
Bottom
know.
line is,
I
set
totally
is
forget.
the set count is very strongly in Anna's favor. So, Moto winning is generally an upset.
Yeah. But Moto been popping off today though.
Yeah,
Moto beat Silver.
Moto did 3-0 silver.
Yeah. and then sent Silver into the Shadow Realm where you were eliminated.
3.
I watched a little bit of that set. I was behind you. I was
Yeah,
like,
I got
"Ooh."
thrown off stage and back aired a lot, and
It was pretty bad.
very
It was
sad.
bad.
It was very sad.
It's bad.
So Anna, if you're listening to this, don't worry. I'm gonna try not to brain rot. You don't have to mute it because you heard my voice.
It's all right.
fine.
Don't worry about it.
We're gonna try and commentate for real.
Yeah. I will ask thought-provoking questions.
All right. I will try to give reasonable
Thought-provoking
answers.
answers.
I'll try to give reasonable answers.
Here we go. Every match starts on Stadium. That's good.
Benji says Moto won first set in grand finals last week 3-0, then Anna 3-0'd him right back. Yeah, that's generally how this works out. If they play multiple sets in a day, Anna usually wins most of them. Anna up a stock in this hand warmer.
That's incredible.
I'm gonna brain rot until the game starts, so can't stop me from making jokes
Can't stop.
while they're
Can't
just
escape
hand
from
warming. It's not like
Crossing
there's
Fate.
anything to actually talk about. Yeah, can't escape from Crossing Fate. Remember when that game existed?
No, I
Cross
actually
tag?
don't even
Yeah.
know what that's from.
It's-
That's not sure I know what that's from.
Yeah,
I
cross tag
I
doesn't
don't.
exist. It's not real.
It's not real.
Just like baseball, cross tag doesn't exist.
Baseball doesn't exist. The known facts about baseball.
So, if you are here from any other region, welcome to Smashing Grounds, the premier weekly and the only weekly in the state of Massachusetts.
And the longest running weekly in the entire country.
Yes, the longest running
We were
weekly
just talking
in the
about that
entire
with
country.
Moto. This
I
is the
don't
longest
think
running
we're the
weekly.
longest running weekly in the world. I think the Netherlands weekly has been
Oh,
running
wow.
longer. I'm not sure,
Here we go.
but
Game set or game start.
True.
Game set. It's over.
Game set. Yeah, the score is 0-0. That's it.
Quick
so,
combo, quick pressure. This is all right. So these combos from Ann are definitely not guaranteed these low percents. How does,
Oh no, they are.
Oh no. So, okay. All right. Fine. But I mean,
so-
under what circumstances? What things can Moto do in the neutral? How does this work?
Generally speaking, and this is the specific matchup data that I don't have, but I'm going to do my best. So when the combos don't work, it's generally because Moto SDI'd in a weird direction, one of the
Okay.
up airs, because a lot of the time you're going to see down throw into DJC up airs from 0 to 40-ish. And generally speaking, there's not really a ton you can do about that unless you're just an absolute legend on the sticks for SDI.
That's fair.
But, and that's back.
That's
yeah.
it. Wow.
Yeah, chasing after a nest that is not an actionable nest is dangerous. You can just get back aired there pretty frequently. Nest can change where he's going really fast.
Yep.
With various DJC aerials.
We were talking about this.
Magnet.
It's like
all that kinda
anytime you
stuff.
have like a great B reverse option or something like that, or a DJC
Yeah.
thing where you can flip around the other direction, it makes it really hard to hit. As we were talking about this with Olimar
Yeah.
earlier.
Lately,
like-
Anna's been doing a lot of brawl pivot grabs
Yeah.
to improve Ness's meager hug.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But it's really cool. I've been seeing a lot of interesting stuff with that. Like it's like the Nest reaching a lot further than we expected
Oh, yeah.
to be able to.
Brawl
it's really
pivot,
cool.
by and large, brawl pivot grabs increase the size of most characters' grabs.
Yeah. Increases Rob's a lot.
It increases Rob's a lot,
Yeah.
and some characters get really degenerate shit off of it. Like
Yeah.
Kirby's is huge, if I
Oh, is
remember
this true? That's true?
correctly.
I don't remember that.
I know it is in like the newer games. I'm pretty sure it still is here, where Kirby's pivot grab is just like ludicrous. DDD's is also insane.
Jeez, pivoting. Oh my god. And capitalizing off of ledge pressure super well. Like they're flipping it completely right around. It's like we've been talking a lot about positioning on the mic today.
Oh,
And,
yeah.
and like it's like any like micro shifts in position, and is like super good at capitalizing on.
Oh yeah, you'll see a lot of small positioning things in this matchup between Knuckles glide and Magnet stopping aerial momentum and
Yes.
things along those lines. You're going to see a lot of stuff like that.
Exactly.
All right, one moment of brain rot. Knave, this is the Shine Corp. You can tell because there's a character with a shine on the screen. Anyway,
There-
that's going to take it
that's
again.
oh man.
All right, so what's Moto looking for here? Down throw fair works. Regular fair also works. I'm actually kind of surprised that didn't kill. Misses the sweet spot. That angle's real tough from up
Okay,
there.
all right, cool.
When you're nest and you start the up E from up there, you kind of like just sit there.
That's true.
It's well, I mean, so the downward angles are really hard because if you miss, you die.
Yeah,
The-
that's
like
true.
the
Yeah.
upward angles are like you probably still get to the stage if you miss, but the downward ones are either you die or you up E directly into the stage and you get hard owned.
Yeah.
So like,
What about
oh, that back air was so low.
so if let's briefly assume that Moto here is playing from behind.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's like a fair assumption to make. Nothing against Moto's play, but like
I mean, Moto's playing from behind right now, and I
Sure,
think we
but
generally.
I mean like in
Oh.
in a situation where Moto's playing from behind, what can Moto do to kind of like keep himself on top and like how to be safe?
So at the end of the day, Ness still kind of has to come to you. Like
Yeah.
PK Fire is fine, but PK Fire doesn't
PK
go
Fire
that
does
far.
cover the space, but it covers the space really well.
It covers
and
space
it keeps you
reasonably
in, like,
well,
a-
but at the end of the day, it's like it's not like Link's arrows or Olimar's Pikmin or even like Bacon where you can kind of
Yeah.
just fire and forget.
Right.
PK Fire still has a lot of startup, and
Yeah.
that's going to take the stock.
Yeah.
So what you're looking for is because PK Fire doesn't activate on shield anymore, thank God. So what you're probably looking for is you are trying to run up shield PK Fire in a situation where the Nest player gets stuck PK firing on your shield way too close before they hit the ground.
Yeah.
Because you can get a punish out of shield from that.
This, of course, is coming from like the biggest fan of run-up shield in the entire world.
Yeah. So things, generally speaking, Ness's aerials are all pretty safe on your shield. I don't know about up air, but up air is not being used on shield. That's not really
Yeah.
relevant.
Exactly. You're not gonna
You
do
can
that.
shield drop punish up air somewhat, but that's a tough sell. If you're Knuckles, you might be able to shield drop up air punish that, but I think we're entering weird territory now. So
that's fair.
Knuckles hitboxes are by and
I was
large
gonna
much
ask-
bigger
yeah.
than Ness's. So
yeah.
you have some advantage in just boxing.
Yeah, in close
but-
quarters, I can imagine Ness has Knuckles has at least a slight advantage, that close mid spacing, and it also grabs bigger. Is
So
his grab bigger? His grab is definitely bigger.
Knuckles
right?
grab's definitely bigger.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Knuckles grab is pretty large.
Yeah.
Knuckles jab is great because it is about the size of Ness. So, can game audio go any louder? How is that? Is that better? Are we
No, that's not the one.
Yeah.
Sorry.
good now?
Yep. That's
How's
that's
that?
Yep. It's fine.
Somebody discuss the
I
mix.
don't want to make it too. Fine.
Not better. I don't think
I'm
that
just
changed
I'm just gonna bring it up a little bit because it's otherwise the fine here. Is that better for you? Bring it like that. That'll do.
Zach toxic on the sticks.
Audio as a whole is quiet. I understand that. Let's you know what? Fine.
Yeah, so there's a new
talking.
audio mixer here.
Keep talking about.
Ooh, okay. We have a new audio mixer, so we're still trying to iron out the kinks here. Moto getting out of that confirm there, and fair pushes a little too far. Oh, that's good. That's good.
Yeah, that'll do.
All right, cool. The loud meme was
not-
actually perfect.
You're lying. That's
Oh,
not. It's
hey.
not better.
Sour spot upward brofist. Not going to be enough. Okay. Yeah, the DJC dare as in. Oh, I didn't
The
see
audio
it
was
back
gonna be
there.
quiet
Jeez.
because we just messed with the whatever. I know what happened, so I have fixed it. Sorry.
Yeah.
That's why we're doing.
We should just ask the people who are on the set before they start if they want real commentary or brain rot. We just ask.
Yeah.
So
It looks to me like Moto's playing a little safer in this set.
Yeah.
At least from what I've been seeing.
I think
I've been
that's
looking at the mix for a
generally-
little bit of this set.
that's generally what you got to do.
Yeah.
As
But is it really? Because I feel like a lot of what Moto needs to do is really is use Knuckles' ability to rush down and try to get in.
So-
as much as he can. Because keep Anna out of the distance where she can get fired.
Someone in the chat can stop me on this, but I think the issue with that is that Ness's out of shield options are great. They are really, truly fantastic. And
That's true.
so rushing down Ness is a bit of a tough prospect when Ness has some truly incredible reversal tools that he can use out of shield. So, like, if you do something unsafe on Ness's shield, you're getting dared, and now you're getting killed. So, yeah, I mean, you can just grab. That's the thing. Like, run up, grab. Like, grabbing is fine, and yeah, that's fair. Yeah, Ness grab beam's great, but that still involves you getting relatively close to Ness's shield in a situation where Ness can do things out of shield very, very
Yeah.
fast.
And that's
So-
just great out of shield work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why not just always dash hands grab? Why not just always dash hands grab as everybody?
Honestly, yeah.
Yeah.
Top moves.
I mean, honestly. Oh, and that's a weak spot. That's a weak bro fist also.
Yeah.
Bro fist surprisingly no. Oh, jab, run back. Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
I love the
Yeah,
run.
I love that.
love the run back to bait the shield grab there.
That's great.
Just jab, boop, boop, grab, boom.
Nice.
Moto on the board. And on the sticks.
Moto on the sticks.
Haha, silly Nux. True.
Silly Nux.
Nux is silly.
Haha, funny Nux.
Oh, I haven't even talked about Knuckles. Motobug playing the character that he created. It's 1-1.
Yeah, move on.
Motobug is playing the character that he created.
Yeah, his Smash OC,
His Smash OC.
which actually
Knuckles.
is really good.
Yeah, there.
And actually reasonably well balanced. Did I strike a nerve?
Here we're seeing the DJC up airs I was talking about earlier, where you
Yeah.
kind of need to like pick a direction and just hold it until it stops. And Moto decided to pick no direction and instead just kind of sit there and he just went straight up.
Chooses death.
He chose nothing and
Yeah.
instead went straight up and then took 50 and then died.
Yeah.
So pro tip for all the up and coming Knuckles players in the chat: don't do that.
That's the
See,
analysis.
and right there you saw what I was talking about again,
Yeah.
where Moto did something that's normally not too bad on shield. I mean, fair from ledge is not ideal.
But versus Ness,
but
it's not nearly
just
as good
instantly
yeah,
dead.
because the out of shield options that Ness has are so instant,
Yeah.
so quick.
Yeah, Dare is what? Ness has what, a 4-frame jump squat? I believe it's 4.
Yeah.
And Dare, I believe, is also frame 4. So
actually,
you're
it's-
looking
it's
at
a-
like probably frame 10 that's hitting you
te-
realistically.
technical question. Does
Yeah.
Anna have to wait that long on the up B in order to go back up, or was that intentional to stall it out? So she gets
She does that a lot,
Yeah.
where she waits to go low so that she's at a height where she knows she can more easily sweet spot. I see
Okay.
that. I see that very frequently.
That was-
that
ooh,
was
oh, I thought
that
that
was
was the latest
slick
dare ever.
back air.
Oh, it's back air, right?
Yeah,
Excuse me.
that was slick.
Wow. That was like
Yeah.
the last active frame. That was out for so long before it hit.
Yeah, SDI up probably gets you out of the. I'm just going to assume that Connor knows more about all this than I do, so I'm going to
That's
take
fair.
his word for it. SDI up is probably better, and when Anna watches this back and listens to my dumb voice, she can probably say whether or not that is true. Knuckles up tilt.
There it is. There it is.
Any Knuckles up tilt haters in the chat?
Yeah. Looks
I
like
don't think I've seen Moto use it all that much, honestly.
so.
Maybe you should use it more.
It looks like so okay, let's put it this way. So I know that you as a resident edge guardiness enjoyer, you have like a reasonably good handle on how to like when it's okay to slap Ness out of the up B and all this other kind of stuff.
So
How does it work if you're Knuckles and you don't have a disjoint?
so if you're Knuckles does have a disjoint. Fair's pretty disjointed.
Oh, is it disjoint? Okay.
Most of Knuckles' moves are at least a little disjointed.
Sure.
So, I personally don't really ever think it's worth actually hitting Ness out of the initial, like, PK Thunder swirling around.
Okay.
Unless you have a strong projectile that just knocks Ness out of it, or the Ness is up being really close to the stage for some reason.
There is no bracket command.
There is no bracket command. This is winners finals. Losers semis is the artist
Knuckles'
formerly
hands?
known as Poon Pounder versus Silver. That's the
Knuckles'
bracket.
hands don't have hurt boxes. Okay, well, never mind. They
That's
are disjointed.
bad. That's they're
bad.
disjointed.
I did not know that.
So
I'm used to characters that don't have swords being.
Equally Rob.
I know.
Rob is swords.
But no, he doesn't. He just has meat hands, and they just extend further than the hitboxes. You get it constantly.
Anyway, we're about to see death. Oh, that did not work quite as intended. We got somebody koofing. Koofing. Zach is currently koofing.
I'm not.
I'll hold down the fort.
The Cooper.
Anyway, Motobug making a comeback here. Oh, the bear's gonna clip out of the
jeez,
glide.
come on.
Ah,
Brutal.
ah.
Look, this is a close set.
Yeah.
It's pretty good. This is actually much. This is okay. I don't
So,
mean,
okay,
again,
okay.
I don't mean
When
to talk
when I-
Moto down,
when
but
I
this
say-
is closer than I
when
thought it
I
was going to be.
say the record is pretty strongly Anna Moto favored, that doesn't mean Moto gets washed every time.
No, I know.
Moto
but
usually
I mean,
gets
like,
a game or two.
okay, the reason I say that is because Anna's been playing like super well lately.
Oh, yeah.
She's been, like absolutely popping off and like destroying this tournament. But granted, Moto's been doing really well
Yeah.
too. But like, I always think about this as like being like a really hard matchup.
Yeah.
Like player wise.
Ness heavy, the old adage of Ness having rocks in his pocket is still true, even though his weight is a little bit less now than it used to
You
be.
mean like rock? I'm trying to make a poor man's but it didn't work.
Rockets. I mean, PK Thunder 2 is like a rocket.
It's like a rocket.
Anyway. Grab. For a second, I thought Moto was going to try to footstool out of that, and I would have screamed. We are peaking so bad now. Are we still peaking so bad now? Oh my god, the tech! Anna overthought that really bad. So Ness weight did change from 3.6. It went down a little bit. I believe Ness was heavier in 3.6. I want to say it went down like 4 points or 5 points. From like 96 to like 90 or something like that. Oh, it changed back? Okay, never mind. Ness regained the rocks in his pockets, swapped them out for different ones. Now they're minerals.
I love the yikes. Big fan of the yikes.
Yikes! Yeah, classic noise. I wish... I miss 1.0 when it was still super loud. Anyway, Anna up a stock again. So yeah, confirmed they did change it back to 94. That's sort of what I thought. Ooh, reverse bear. Oh my god, I can't believe that linked. Holy shit. Oh my god. That was the most anticlimactic 10 seconds I've ever seen.
After this
The
era.
reverse bear fair regrab into spring just eating Ness up B. That, I'm saying.
I'm saying.
Oh, PK Fire, okay. I guess PK Fire is kind of the best you can get there. You
Yes,
can't really
sir.
get anything else.
This is a okay. So I'm gonna ask anything I ask in commentaries is gonna be a question.
That's
about
fair.
This is an interesting matchup. I usually don't. I see this all the time, but like that's like it's weird for me. So
Alright.
like I don't know. Cause like, I don't see Moto going for like longer combos for this, but it's I don't know if it's because Ness is like flying out of them, or because Anna's DI is really good, or what the deal is.
It's a combination of Anna's DIing correctly for the most part, and long combo strings against Ness are just a risky proposition
Oh, I see,
when
yeah.
you're playing against a DJC character who's heavy-ish,
Why
doesn't experience a ton of hit stun, and has a lot of really fast moves that reversal really well.
Yeah.
It's like it's you can think of it kind of like comboing. It's why people don't go for long strings against VG when it looks like they
yeah,
could.
that's true. Yeah. Or
Because like
Samus, yeah.
the ever-present threat of Nair, or in Ness's case, D-tilt, or also Nair.
Yeah.
D-tilt, Dare, or also Nair means you're probably better off just taking your positioning and continuing to bully Ness until Ness is off stage, where Ness is a terrible character.
Exactly.
So
Yeah, I can always you can see Moto running out of time for CC working as these things. You can only do this so many times. It's like it stops working
I mean,
eventually.
CC's generally not a super great way to get out of Ness stuff.
That's what I'm
I
thinking.
mean,
Yeah, that's what it seems like to me. That was an interesting DI.
Yeah, interesting. Gonna make it back though.
Yeah.
Moto commits
Yeah,
really
really-
hard to a fair that doesn't work
Yeah.
out. I feel like Moto is overthinking edgeguarding Ness a decent amount. You have so much time when Ness is off stage. You can just kind of throw Ness off stage, stand around, wait
Yeah.
for Ness to start up being, be on the ledge, and then you can like get off the ledge and then watch Ness's up B go somewhere and then hit it. Like, you have so much time. And that's gonna close it out. That's my last conscious thought for this set.
Crazy.
So, Anna takes it 3-1. That's an SG classic. That's about normal.
Is there
that occurs.
So in the moments following the set, what do you think Moto could have done differently?
So, there's the edge guarding thing that I mentioned. There is some amount of you can just throw Ness off stage and then hit him like 6 times and he dies.
Yeah, because it seems like Moto has like pretty decent tools in the toolkit from Knuckles in order to kind of deal with that.
Yeah.
Because it's like you said, Ness becomes markedly worse when he's off stage.
Yeah.
So like it's like having like the bigger disjointed hitboxes and stuff like that it makes it easy to just kind of slap him out of the air.
So, all right. I don't know if either of these players have strong opinions on commentary or not, but I'm just gonna keep doing the mix of regular and brain rot that I've been doing.
Same.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sure. I did not do brain rot.
Sup.
Hello.
How's it going? Got some floaties.
Yeah. Silver and Joel, both of them are very very good players, I'd say.
Yeah, I'm glad we're all agreeing to just call him Joel here today. His full tag is extremely difficult to pronounce, but
Dingle Dong McFlong.
Dingle Dong McFlying. It's like many syllables. That's bad, but yeah, going into it, we got Mewtwo versus Ivysaur. Interesting matchup. No, can't really say I've seen it that much.
Yeah, honestly, like
It's the duality of Quaff, honestly.
it feels like a lot of Mewtwo's and Ivysaurs are just kind of in different regions sometimes.
Yeah.
Like the only thing I can think of is like really old like Machiavelli Chaos and
Yeah. Frozen Quaff maybe back in the day.
that would make sense.
Yeah, but I don't think Frozen was very active when Quaff was coming up. She'd quit for Ultimate or Smash 4 at that point.
Yeah.
But yeah, Silver's Mewtwo is pretty good. It's not there yet, but he's making a lot of progress. And Joel's definitely a good player too. So
Yeah, kind of gotta just like start somewhere with every character you play.
exactly, like you just commit and do it this week. And if you're not gonna commit to a character, you're not gonna actually switch to a character. You gotta take the losses as they come.
Yeah. Anyways, so how do you think this matchup plays out then? I feel like Mewtwo might just be a bit better at outranging Ivysaur, because Ivysaur's a bit more vulnerable to CC on her down tilt and on her Nair, on her Leaf as well, I believe.
Absolutely. And
Whereas-
like Mewtwo's just a fantastic character against CC. Has Nair, has forward air, has grab, has a command grab that combos into things. Oh wow, that's
that
an
was
ultimate confirm.
tight.
Razor Leaf to Uppy, that's some Pokemon trainer stuff, but It's just so tough to get down against Mewtwo. If
Yeah.
you're a floaty, you just take like 5 up airs probably.
You really can. Mewtwo. Oh.
Yeah.
Was that like chokehold or something?
Yeah, so that was side B to teleport fair, which is really good on a lot of characters. I think it works on all DIs at certain percents of characters. It's more difficult on like DI out if you have to get like a dash run up B, but it's definitely doable and seems very good in this matchup.
Yeah, makes sense. I feel like. So like it's a DI mix-up then, you'd say.
Yeah, absolutely. In the context of this, like with Silver's newish Mewtwo, it's definitely like a DI mix-up. Whichever one he's prepared for on the DIs is probably what he'll hit. But I'd like to talk about how Silver's dealing with Razor Leaf. As we get a fantastic
Go ahead.
confirm there. But so Silver is on reaction teleport fairing or teleport naring the Razor Leaf, depending on what Joel's doing. If Joel's in the air, Silver's generally teleport fairing. And if Joel's on the ground, Silver's teleport naring. And it's just like a really strong option that doesn't let Ivysaur set up the neutral game she wants, like just like that.
Yeah. Ooh, I actually didn't notice that until you mentioned it. That's
Yeah.
really cool.
It's very strong, and Silver's talked about how he does the same thing to Falco players with Mewtwo. Oh, okay. Yeah, unfortunate, but a bit of a comeback there by Joel, keeping it close.
Yeah, honestly, something I kind of started to notice is that considering they're both pretty floaty, they kind of beat each other up pretty hard when one gets a hit. It's
Absolutely.
like both of them have the disjoints and the just overall moves in general to just bully whoever's in the air
Yep.
at a disadvantage.
Yeah, this isn't like Samus versus Puff or anything. We're getting some combos here. It's two of the floaties with the better punish games in the game, I'd say.
Yeah,
But it's weird because both of them are like the rare characters with quick, immediate disjoint and mobility. It's like just them and like sort of Martha's the other extreme example of like a quote unquote sortie without a. Oh my God, the triple! Oh, yeah. Mewtwo has access to so many insane tools on this stage. It's just the mobility that's afforded by teleport platform stuff here is just incredible.
yeah. Honestly, something I'm starting to notice a bit about Joel's punish game that has honestly been really good for him overall is that a lot of Ivy's hits that are like really tight, they don't send Mewtwo anywhere, so that Ivy's just able to keep Mewtwo in range and just kind of bully him super hard.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And like it's easy to see with like the up airs and the fairs from Ivy. 'Cause they don't have that much knockback scaling outside of like strong up air and stuff. Ivy's weak up air serves a very similar purpose to like Wario weak up air, where it just combos kind of forever. Combos with your kill options, high percents. You get like weak up air, strong up air, weak up air, up smash, stuff like that. But
Yeah.
oh. Yeah, not what you're looking to get there by Joel. He's in the lead, but he brought it back
Okay.
last game. So.
Something I've noticed Joel been honestly I think over-relying a bit on is that oftentimes whenever he's in scramble, he's going to go for some sort of either down tilt or dash attack.
Yep.
But since he's not really changing his position, he's not really, say, trying to go to platform or mixing it up in those ways, I feel like it's been very easy for myself and for Silver
Yep.
to kind of just
Yep.
win those scrambles more consistently and get a lot of conversions. Also, holy
Wow.
crap, Silver!
Mewtwo
Take
is
him
such a good character.
all the way to the top.
Yeah, and I know Silver believes in Mewtwo a ton, which is like a very important thing when you're picking up a new character. You really have to be like, okay, I think this character's broken. Let me explore their tools. Let me just commit to it. Silver's definitely doing that. Oh my god.
Oh my god, that down B. It's enough to KO?
That's
What?
It's fantastic. It's a true DI mix up there. 'Cause
Yeah.
You either get like at higher percents you get down B or you get forward air, and each of them you have to DI down B up to not die off the side, and you have to DI forward air to the side to not die off the top. And it's a true unreactable DI mix up out of up air, a
That's-
neutral tool.
That's actually some insane knowledge right there. I'm amazed. I'm like impressed.
Yep, this character's a problem. So I'm glad Silver's committing to it because I feel like he can do a really good job showing off like what the broken stuff on the character is. That's sort of his MO. He does the
Yeah.
really broken stuff.
Silver kind of just does that with everyone though. Like
Yep.
he just like picks a character and then just like beats you. Honestly.
Yeah, he's just got a good neutral game and he knows what's broken about each character. There
Yeah.
it is, almost killing at 78 after the hit, which is incredible percents to be killing. Like Ivysaur's not the heaviest character, but like she's not that. And oh my goodness.
Yeah. I really want to see like a better improvement on Joel's low percent game as well.
Yeah.
I feel like with Ivysaur, you can't really keep them around very close when they're at CC percent unless they're already in the air, because a lot of the tools that you're going to be using versus this character is just not going to work effectively.
Absolutely.
Mewtwo can just like CC down tilt a lot of Ivy's stuff out afterwards and can just get a lot of combos off of that
Yep.
pretty much.
A crazy scramble there. Like 2 strange trades in a row.
Oh my god, that was so close.
Fantastic read there. Not really getting the spacing. Pivot up smash cleans it up. Interesting pivot up smash on the platform there. But yeah, as you were saying, it's like, I think a big difference between the two characters here is in this matchup, Mewtwo gets so much off of like a CC down tilt. But if Ivy gets a CC down tilt on Mewtwo, Mewtwo can just DI away, fair out, teleport away. He has so many more escape options when he's stuck in the air than Ivysaur does.
Yeah, I can imagine. With that in mind, I feel like I kind of want to see Joel holding the space that he has a bit more than he is like coming in, because he is starting to come in like a lot versus Silver, and he's not really using the advantages that Ivysaur has in the matchup. Like Silver was going for the teleport fairs versus the side Bs, but I think that if he used him more mid-range, like right there actually, it's something that can help him get a bit more save percent and maybe even some openings or some space, as we just saw there.
Absolutely. And like, this is one more thing I'd like to talk about, like in Joel's gameplay, is he is very prone to just trying to up air out of the combo, and frequently gets going for it. It seems like one of his biggest like struggles as a player is pressing a button in a combo and trying to up air out. But what Silver's been doing so far this set is he's positioning himself directly below.
Oh my god.
Fantastic punish there, though.
Joel is so tight on those edge guards, dude. It's insane to watch. Just 1 second you're at 0, the next you're dead.
Yep, and Ivy punish game is very strong, and Joel's no stranger to it. That should kill. 82 after
Holy
hit.
crap. Joel was down 3 stocks to 2 and is up 2
Yep.
stocks to 1 with barely any percent taken that last stock. That's really impressive comeback so far.
Just insane stuff. Oh my goodness. Oh, yeah. He's opting to recover like directly below the ledge every time here, which I think is a really interesting choice. It shows to like how scared he is of stuff like teleport out back air, just like a back air off stage. But, yeah. Very strong punish this set so far by him. But
Yeah.
Silver clears that one up. So, doable for either party. Solar Beam definitely changes it a bit. This could be it. Yep.
In fact, that is it.
Grabbed at 64. Wow.
Joel up 2 to 1.
This would be not really what anyone expected. I don't think many people expected to see Joel here today in general. He hasn't been
Honestly,
the most
yeah.
active player, so.
Like, I remember that at Swimming on Land, I believe it was.
Yep.
No, Revival of SG.
Okay, RSG2.
He mentioned that he was like really rusty after not playing for a while, as most people are
Yep.
after this pandemic, and he was kind of wondering if he wanted to attend a little bit more or not. But I'm really, really glad that we're getting to see him out a bit more, because even
here.
there, he only lost to Silver and myself, and that's like,
Yep. Yeah, he's a fantastic player and a cool guy also. So pleasure he's around weekly again. So hope he shows up a lot more.
yeah,
Yeah.
especially with these performances.
Exactly. Like he's one of the best Ivysaur players. He was kind of stuck in like a pretty bad region for a while, Wisconsin. Wow. Twisty is walking to the venue.
A bit late here,
Yeah.
too.
Twisty not in time for bracket quite yet, but all right. Here for the practice, I'm hoping. So yeah. Oh, just incredible juggles by Joel this game so far. He's not getting the truest of combos, but he's keeping Silver above him. He's not letting himself get pushed out to a bad positioning outside of here, but
Yeah.
just gets back to good position.
So when Mewtwo is above Ivysaur, what options does he have to get down, especially if there's not a platform present for him like we're seeing here?
It mostly involves stuff like teleporting away, trying to teleport to like a safe spot, or doing like a DJC aerial. Often unfortunate. Yeah, I've seen quite a few SDs this set. Just
Yeah.
kinda not getting caught around the ledge and air dodging. But,
Pretty much lots of ham at the ledge this set.
yeah, it's how Ivysaur works as a character. You're pressing buttons around the ledge. Yeah, solid confirmed. Down tilt, Silver just DIs it hard in and gets down B off of it.
Yeah, this is a very, very impressive showing from Joel. If he wins this, this is a big win for him. Especially if he decides to show up more, he could get like a higher spot on PR,
Yeah.
which I don't think any of us were expecting.
Absolutely. Like, he was, I believe, 9 in RPR a few seasons ago, which mostly was due to lack of activity.
Yeah, it was
So-
lack of activity because the pandemic, like, hit before he was really able to, like,
Yeah.
show up a bit more. And he was, like, committing. He wanted to commit to a bit more.
Absolutely. He's a great player, and I'm glad to see him able to perform here.
Yeah.
Silver Nair is an incredible Mewtwo.
Especially if Joel up airs down towards the Mewtwo
Yeah.
shield. It's weird to say it like that, because up air is just a dive kick, which...
Yeah, strange, like, move positioning, I guess. But yeah, I'd also like to talk another fantastic confirm. I would like to point out both these players are really proficient on their down tilt confirms. Joel is hitting like the down tilt down Bs at percents where he's not going to get the up airs, and Silver's getting down tilt tail up air every time. So both players are very practiced in their floating confirms, so I'm glad we're seeing that here.
Yeah, it's really cool. Silver in a very bad position right now, just in terms
Yeah.
of stocks. He was kind of getting a bit caught in the corner earlier, but I think that it's not really working out for him.
Yeah, this is such a hard position. You're dead to like a strong up smash here, you're dead to strong up air even. You gotta just win neutral quite a few times. Yeah, Silver's, he generally advances out of shield with way dash forward, most times, almost every time in general. So.
That was such a nice call out on the Razor Leaf there. Silver can do it. We've seen
Absolutely.
him just destroy people.
And that's it.
Or not.
Cleaned up by Joel. Just
Yeah.
getting his confirms, not overextending, staying below his opponent, even if he's going for like a down B, even if the down B doesn't hit, he still has positioning. Just really impressive stuff.
I'm loving what I'm seeing from here.
Yeah, same. I hope he
It's-
shows up more.
It's so cool.
He's a very strong player. All right, we got Motobug versus Joel. I know this is a matchup Joel has struggled in a lot in the past, whenever he did attend.
So that was before P Plus came out, correct? Or
I believe it was like 2.0 or so, because it was in
2.0 is when Knuckles came out, and I distinctly
Was it-
remember him coming out like
okay,
2
so
weeks
yeah,
after the pandemic
got
started.
it. Oh wow, yeah. Oh my God, my sense of time
Yeah.
is incredibly thrown out. But yeah, no, I know they've played at SGs. It was like right around when I left, which was like still P+. So definitely still P+. But Sonic was a very different character in older patches of P+.
Yeah.
And this is definitely a Sonic matchup. Motobug has defeated South in this matchup. He's defeated Joel many times. It's not a great one, let's just say.
So going into this, it's kind of like he just got the win on Silver. Do you think that momentum might help him like going forward a bit into Moto? Because you got to be in a very good mindset, beating basically top 3 mass player right there.
Absolutely. And like, it's being able to carry momentum through losers is a very big advantage of making like a little losers run like he's doing, which is something that's pretty underrated at a weekly. But
Yeah. Oh my God,
Probably
that's
it. Oh
no.
my.
Tether is so insane on Ivysaur.
yeah,
But yeah, I was about to say that honestly, I feel like Losers has a couple benefits sometimes. Like for one,
Yeah.
when you're already in there, you don't really have much to lose because you've already lost.
yep,
And then like alongside that, if you just keep winning, then you're constantly in that bracket mentality where you're just able to focus really hard on what the opponent's going to do next. You're able to react a bit faster because of that, and overall I just think that your gameplay gets a bit more
Yep.
improved if you're not getting tilted.
yeah. And I think both of us have experienced the difficulty of coming from winners and making and like dropping into losers bracket like this, where it's like you have to be ready to play, you have to be able to like catch up to your opponent staying super warm. It's a very difficult thing to be doing. And props to Motobug for looking like he's just able to come in right off the bat and just start hitting them.
Yeah. So as far as this matchup goes, you mentioned that it's a pretty problematic for Ivysaur.
Yeah.
Why would you say that?
So Ivy is like a spacing-based character in neutral. Unfortunate tether there, but good edge guard by Motobug to keep him side to side. But yeah, this is a matchup where Ivysaur wants to throw out moves in general to control space, and Sonic kind of ignores a lot of space control characters. Similarly to Zelda Sonic matchup I'm pretty familiar with personally. Sonic just sees you putting out a spacing option and runs at you. He runs at you or he whiff punishes you and he makes you press a quick button. And it's like the pressure of having to play against the fastest character in the game who can whiff punish basically any option is really, really difficult to do. Along with the fantastic combo game that Sonic has on characters of this weight class.
Yeah, honestly, that all makes sense.
Yeah, but
I'm not really
Sonic
sure.
does just die off a hit, which is the
That
weakness
is
of the
true.
character.
Very light character overall. Sometimes if you can just catch Sonic on the single DI mix-up,
Yeah.
then he just dies at like
Dies.
85 or so.
Yeah, it's a struggle, and like he's gonna die to Ivy up air probably around just 80, 85 as you're saying here. Like,
I actually saw it a little earlier. He didn't die past like 90. So long as Moto doesn't get bad DI and he doesn't get crossed up on up air, which
Yep.
I think might be a thing. I'm not entirely
Yeah.
sure.
yeah,
I think that he's honestly in a pretty good position.
absolutely. But also like not a great spot for Joel there.
At that point, you just had to recognize and hold ledge.
Yeah, recognize, hold ledge, cut your losses. Like you're not gonna get the edge guard you want there, but just do
Yeah.
your best at it. Should be it.
Oh my
All
god!
right.
He knew what drift Moto had and just covered that one option because Moto had nothing else.
Yep. And like, fantastic positioning there. This should be it. Yep.
Yeah.
But Sonic Downer takes no prisoners. Ivysaur, pretty light, will just hard die to a down air at like 60, 65. It's a struggle, especially as you're getting popped up by side B, popped up by Nair, thrown into down air, just anything you want.
Yeah, honestly, once Ivysaur gets a bit too low, but like above ledge, it's very hard for Ivysaur to come back, I think. Because like, Tether is very good for like fake bat mix-ups, I'd
Yep.
say, and more if you're recovering horizontally, but if you're just like straight below, then unless
Yeah.
you're ZSS and have like a down B and a very, very long tether,
Yep.
you're probably not making it back with it.
Yeah, Zero Suit breaks most of the rules of this game, so it's a struggle. Ivysaur is a decent recovery, but not quite to the level of Zero Suit yet.
God, I loved that wave dash back down tilt to cover the approach grab.
Absolutely.
It didn't get him much, but it was just so clean to watch in the moment.
Yeah, and you really need to throw out these preemptive defensive options, these preemptive moves when you're playing against Sonic. Fantastic SDI there, straight to the side. Yeah, it just calls out the spot dodge. Oh, not it. Moto going to the corner in a position where he had center stage. That's not what you're looking to see from him. But good job, like
Yeah.
good recognition by Joel there.
But Moto just being able to even it up immediately, Joel at a very high percent, and just dies to fair. What was that? Fair
Yep.
into
Yep.
Nair?
There and there.
Yeah.
It's Sonic has very, very strong kill confirms on characters. And,
Yeah.
oh, good SDI recognition by Motobug. Not letting himself get tricked by Joel going the other direction.
Yeah, I liked the idea of that Nair to just try and catch Ivysaur coming up from the tether, but
Yep.
I feel like it needs a little bit more lab work before it's like that.
Yeah, it's a respectable choice. Oh my
Ooh, that's
goodness.
so deep.
I think he'd be reverse. He somehow turned himself around in his blast attack to be able to get the back air out, which is incredible stuff. Great awareness. Like, you got to set up for that. Otherwise,
Yeah.
you just get a fair any ledge like that. Yeah. Motobug really got to work on his from ledge options. That's the classic that everyone says.
Yeah, Joel's starting to punish Moto a bit more for it. We saw that down tilt, which set him up into a good position to just get that stock a little bit afterwards.
Yeah. It's Moto's somehow getting himself cornered there. He's kind of abandoned the stage positioning plan he had in game one. Just run in spots where it's like not great. And he's getting caught by a lot of just the spacing moves that he wasn't before.
Yeah.
Just dashes forward there again and gets buffed into down tilt. Into a full combo though. Alright. Solid stock by Joel. Just
Yeah.
showing the punish game.
It's really just been the story of today where Joel is just like down a stock and then suddenly he's got the stock.
Yep.
Just off of like a single punish. This guy is a
Wow.
madman sometimes.
He has a very, very strong punish game.
Okay, so in that corner situation, I really didn't like what Moto did. He covered a bear spacing that Ivysaur could never reach with a full drift forward. I would have liked him to drift that bear a little bit closer if he was trying to cover the ledge hop,
Yep.
or alternatively, maybe dash dance around that spacing so that he can be ready to react to whatever Joel goes for.
Absolutely. But he gets... Grab confirms that most of the percentage that he wants grab confirms here. Works to like 140, 150, up throw up air. Even on side DI, Sonic is so fast, you can just dash up there, but risky side B from ledge.
That was a wacky F smash.
Yeah.
I feel like Joel's starting to reach. That.
Oh, Moto.
I was about to say that might end up costing him the game, but he missed the ledge dash!
Oh my
What?
goodness. What's happening over here?
Moto SDing before Joel can.
We don't want stocks around here. We're just
Yeah.
we don't need them. We're playing 3-3 here. That's all it is. But yeah, Moto's counter pick definitely wants big. Big is what you're looking for a Sonic here. Probably
Yeah.
Delfino's, I'd assume.
He already won on Smashville. I wouldn't be
Yeah.
surprised if we saw a PS2 pick as well, just so that he can get some earlier kills off of stuff like up air strings.
Absolutely. Could also see an FD pick, but that's a bit
Yeah.
riskier. So, yep, going here as you were saying. Solid stage. Not a bad Ivy stage by any means, though. Very strong kill off the top options. Sonic has to be wary of. So,
Yeah. 1-1. Pretty decisive
Yeah.
game right here. Whoever.
yeah, it's this is where the set gets decided. Oh, insane
Yeah.
extension. Going for the down tilt. Sonic's down tilt, really good combo move. It hits at a strange angle. Oh, goodness. And another one cleans it up. Just calling the high recovery from Joel there. You really gotta. It's tough to recover high against Sonic. He can always get up there.
Yeah. I think that he would have at least gotten another chance if he hadn't gone for the up air, because I think that up air was the the difference between a strong bear and a weak bear.
Absolutely. He moved himself right into it, and
Yeah.
that's not what you're looking for.
Anyways, we're not even done
Oh
finishing
my
talking about the previous stock, and Moto has already taken another.
Just fantastic stuff. Getting like 4 up airs in a row and then getting positioning. To when Joel's actionable again, he can just jump an up air again. That's just exactly what you're looking for a punish.
Yeah. I kind of would have figured that Moto would be a bit more afraid of up air KOs on this stage.
Yep.
But it's really not seeming to be
Yeah.
in play, because Joel just can't get the percent that he needs, and when he did get the percent at that one point, he missed the confirm.
Yep. 100%. And like, this is very doable for Ivysaur though. Joel is a strong punish game. He's gonna have beam reasonably soon. But it's such a tough.
Yeah, can't do anything there. You just kind of die.
Just getting paired at like 60 something and taking a full stock off of it is incredibly brutal for a character who wants to live reasonably long.
Yeah. I feel like if Joel were to go into the lab, I think that he really needs to get better at confirming into strong hits on his up air and dare. Because I've noticed so many times that it's either a little bit undershot or a little bit overshot, kind of like right there.
Yep.
And he just doesn't get the confirm and just kind of resets the situation. Ideally, it's still in a pretty good position for him, but like,
Yeah,
it's
you
not
gotta
good
get
if you're
that
not
stuff.
getting those. And he just SDs on the up air.
Yeah, so very, very, very convincing game there by Motobug. Let's see if Joel can bring it back. It was Motobug's counter pick, so maybe Joel wants more stages. Maybe going for something like Battle Cavern, I'd assume.
Maybe.
Yeah, because you really don't. Dreamland's so scary against Sonic. You can't catch him.
Yeah.
There's nowhere near him.
We might also see a Green Hill Zone pick.
Okay.
But Smashville.
Oh, right in the back of the stage.
Huh.
He lost. Interesting stuff.
Okay.
So yeah, definitely a comfort pick then. A lot of people really like Smashville. Yourself included, I believe.
I love Smashville, absolutely.
Yeah, it's when you want to go FD without having to play on the degeneracy of some characters in that team.
Oh my
Oh,
god!
saved
That was
him
so
there.
smart. But that's... Oh,
Oh,
he did
had
land.
another one.
I thought he didn't get the chance to get on
Same here.
stage.
And Sonic's grab, the worst grab in the game as we've heard, grabbing directly behind him, Ivysaur there. So I'd like to check the tapes for that one. Yeah, Joel's just uncomfortable in the around the ledge there. It's just not what you like to see. Yeah, he's like pushing a late button off of ledge, and Motobug's just putting an aerial in his way. Very
Yeah.
scary.
Motobug is also taking advantage of one of Joel's other habits where he's just kind of holding in a decent amount of the time. Like, we saw a bit there where he was trying to space out initially, but then Joel just kind of went for that jump forward full drift nair directly into the Sonic Dash Dance, which you really don't want to do that. You're going to get destroyed
Exactly.
if you do that.
And like that's the classic Sonic punish. Just a bunch of like stringed moves. It was a side B, an air in there, another side B, and it confirmed it all into a down air in the end. Fantastic against the characters. As you were saying earlier, not really recover straight up that well.
Yeah. Finally getting on the board this fourth game.
Has
This
been.
is
Yeah.
okay. Something I'm starting to notice a lot, like a bit more, and it just kind of happened there. Off of his down throws, I don't know if he's really gotten his trees like 100% down,
Yep.
because on the DI in, like, it's pretty consistent to be able to get a nair, to get a fair, or something else. But on the DI out, we just saw him go for the nair just kind of on reaction to the DI. And we just saw there he tried to go for the fair off stage and didn't really count for Sonic's Drift afterwards. I think that he needs to also get in the lab a bit more with these grab combos because these can be a lot of stocks for him. It's pretty rough that he's just losing a lot of them.
Yeah, it's the power position for his character, and you really need to like take so much advantage of those positions against Sonic of all characters. He's just gonna win neutral most of the time. And having a strong punish is critical. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Could be it.
Ooh,
Down air,
okay.
up
Joel once again bringing it down from
Has a beam.
down a stock to up a stock.
And he has a beam, which is very critical. He killed 86% on stock 3 with beam. So if you can kill Sonic at a low percent like that, that's really what you want to be doing with it.
Yeah. I'm starting to notice that it's a bit of a habit that Joel has that he's going for that same Razor Leaf to try and cover ledge. Because at this point, I've punished him for it, Silver has punished him for it, and now Moto has punished him for it.
Yeah, it is not a Joel-specific habit. If you watch like Silith and Kala, both of them always go for the same Razor Leaf, and it's very punishable. So it's definitely a thing most people with the character pick up. But oh, no jump
Oh,
here.
that's really, really bad. That's it.
All right.
Moto just steals that away.
Fantastic
3-1.
punish. Just catching the jump there, leaving a bit of room to try and jump out, and finishes it off.
Yeah, very impressive
right.
showing.
Well, we got you up next. Good luck
Yep.
in Grand Finals.
Thank you very much.
will-
Pleasure commentating with you.
Absolutely, you as well. I'm going to try and find another commentator.
Sounds good.
Knuckles!
What's up? We got a Nick commentary. Presently joined by Joe Motion once he finishes friendly with Fluff. I'm asking the chat what happened to me. I did not enter bracket because I'm on a break. But yeah, getting into the match, we have Anna versus Motobug, a matchup that's happened many, many times, like 10 times this season or something. And it's very Anna favored. Motobug does have one set coming last week, which was set 1 of Grands in a very similar situation to this. So let's see if he can do it again. But very strong start by Anna. She just has a really strong punish game in this matchup. And in general, and like, you really need to, if you're going to be losing neutral a lot as Ness, because you don't have the strongest of neutral options, especially against a character like Knuckles with a strong, fast disjoint. So, being able to hit your punishes, get 1 or 2 hits per stock in general, is really what you need to be looking for. Anna's very proficient at it, but strong there by Motobug, cleaning it right back up. We got Joe pulling up. Welcome, welcome. All right. Joe tossing his mask in anger. But yeah.
Hey, what's up, everyone?
Was poppin', Joe. So yeah, this matchup's happened a ton this season. Very, very Anna favored.
I actually love this matchup because I haven't been at SG in a while, so I
Yeah.
really haven't gotten the chance to see how it's developed. And I know Anna's gotten super good. Moto is kind of back on track. He's had like a little trouble recently, I know.
Hell yeah.
So I love that we get to see these guys go kind of head to head.
Absolutely.
It's kind of awesome.
And it's definitely a matchup where Anna loses neutral for the most part, but then gets a hit and gets the 0 that she's looking for. Which
Right.
is sort of how Ness operates.
And I would guess that Knuckles is pretty good for Ness in terms of what she wants to combo. and-
It's a good combo weight. Most characters are, but Knuckles is like the midweight that you're really looking for as Ness.
right.
Not that Motobug can't combo her back. He's got strong kill confirms,
Barely not killing.
getting
wow.
the yikes out there.
Yikes. Yeah.
But
I can
yeah.
already tell that Anna's magnet use is just like so crazy good now, and she's probably always done that, but this looks crazy. You know what I
Absolutely.
mean? It's like a spacey. Holy
Oh my
crap.
goodness, she's really developed it a lot more this season.
Yeah,
You're
I really
completely
think so.
correct. Yeah, and like, Magnet is an incredible move. I believe it's +8 in the air if you do aerial Magnet
Yep.
on a shield, and so Ness is able to just throw it out with very little risk in neutral and confirm off. It's a very like fighting game style hit confirm move. Along with
This
that
is
move,
so tough to get out. Yeah.
yeah, Ness down tilt's fantastic. Anna, not really someone who abuses it as much as other Nesses. Astastic, very good at down tilting. Woody, believe also very good at using
So
it.
the other Nesses.
Yeah, and so it's something that Anna's like been incorporating it a lot more recently in like the more recent weeks. So I'm glad she's getting the mileage out of it. It's a very good move.
No, and yeah, especially against Moto, it seems like it puts him in a tech chase every time. She can kind of just fly up to him and just toss out a few down tilts. They're so safe as long as she kind of doesn't let Moto kind of get ready and for it. You know what I mean? With
Yep.
like a fair or something.
And I like Anna not challenging the Knuckles hitboxes directly. That's how you
Wow.
lose with a character like this against
Yep.
Knuckles. You try and air to air versus Knuckles fair and Knuckles nair.
Yeah, and it's just those are so huge, and especially with glide and airing, like you need to have your own plan, or he's gonna kind of trample you. I feel like Moto is really, really good at applying pressure when he gets his space,
Absolutely.
and you know you get the pressure off of him, he'll start his offense.
Yep. Woody in the chat denying his strong use of down tilt. Shout outs to Woody. But yeah, good stage here for Motobug. Generally his counter pick in this matchup. Really good angles to glide with is the main thing.
Yep,
of the
I can
stage.
imagine so. And the wall too, really nice to have his Knuckles,
Absolutely.
and makes it maybe a little bit easier to predict how Anna's gonna recover, just because if she rides the wall, he has time to kind of set up his
Yep.
defense.
Yeah, misses a JC grab there, unfortunately. Doesn't get the punish. I really like the Mag DJC fair by Anna there.
Oh, wow.
It holds the space so well. It makes sure Moto can't just dash under. A lot of people's general response to Mag is something like try and dash pass,
Yep.
but especially if it's an aerial Mag. But
Really misses that.
yeah, but Anna's just doing like a retreating DJC fair to cover the space right under.
Right. And yeah, making it so hard for Moto to kind of counterattack.
Yeah.
Anna, a player I feel like that is just super good in the corner. Oh my.
Yeah.
Wow. Doesn't even try to go for the wall, honestly. A little surprising.
Yep. I think he got hit out of his side base, so he didn't have it. So
Oh, okay.
yeah.
But even a wall jump, but maybe he tried to meteor cancel it.
Yep.
Would be my guess.
But really, really difficult angle for Anna to hit there. It's one of the ones where no one's going to be like, you got to hit that angle. It's,
Yeah, that's like one of the ones you're not supposed to hit, but
yeah. She's generally got pretty good angles, but the ones from directly below are not the easiest. And, like, if you try and sweet spot it super well, the other character can just grab the legend reaction.
right.
So, yeah.
Which I feel like the wall makes that a little bit easier. Like you kind of see how fast they're coming up the wall, and it makes it really easy to grab the ledge.
Absolutely. Oh, very committal nair into the corner there by Moto. He definitely could have just gotten DGC bared out of shield if Anna reacted to it, but she didn't really expect like the from downtown glide nair, as we all say. Yep.
Yeah, just constantly. That's so tough to get in. Like
Absolutely.
I don't know what.
Yeah, and like Moto's really got to make better use of his forward airs in neutral. He's sort of
I
just
think
like
so, too.
running around, throwing out moves at this point. But when he's doing stuff like fair in place and then play the mix up after that, that's really where he shines. Where he's taken the sets in this before.
Wow.
Yep.
And honestly, like Moto's kind of on the edge of the cliff here. Not really. Okay, awesome
Yep,
up B.
all right.
Yep.
Important stock to take for momentum for the next game, even if you don't take another one.
He
here.
really, I feel like he really wants this. He does not
Yeah.
want to fight against 3 counter picks or
Yeah.
2 counter picks of Anna's.
Yeah, and he got a great hit there using the forward air in place, but just dropped the punish and ended up getting reversaled.
That's devastating. And down 2-0, this is going to be real tough to kind of claw back.
Yeah.
Delfino's again. Okay.
Yeah, interesting counter pick. Definitely respect going back to your comfort stage, even if you lose here. It's important to not let yourself get phased by stuff like this. If it's a stage that you like and it's good for your character, just go there.
Yep.
Don't get phased by losing on it. Don't try and like get in your own head.
Right, because there's reasons, and if you spend the time to kind of think about your counter pick and you really think that this is your best game plan, then you shouldn't rely just on the results. Just stick to what you know.
Absolutely.
And Moto just really needs to play his game now, and you can see when he starts to get a punish, you can see glimmers of hope.
Yeah.
But
He's just dropping it
That's
after the first up air. He's
Yep.
hitting like an up air landing, and then just like not positioning properly for Ness. Even if you don't get the direct punish, you can punish the DJC out of the combo that Ness has to do, basically. Ness has his only falling options are TJC, basically.
Yep.
Other than a magnet, which is incredibly committal without a double jump. It's just so tough.
Yeah, and Knuckles can really just kind of wait and just see and react.
Absolutely. But should be
Okay.
it.
Oh.
I would have liked to see a
Okay.
jump back air or something there, but cleans it up very solidly. So this is doable. Just gotta
Yeah,
knock
he
it
really
grab.
is lucky to get that bear off the tech chase. And I think might have been able to shield that, but
Yeah, and running into the corner for some reason, but Motobug challenges her. I like the fairs. I like these fairs by Motobug.
oh, such a great spot to be in.
He gets a huge punish out of it.
Oh,
Ah.
it's tough, honestly. I feel like with Knuckles, there's no great move there.
Yeah, you probably want something like neutral. You want to get a neutral jump option, or you want to get an up smash.
Oh yeah, up. Oh,
Bro fist.
Okay.
Probably a misinput up smash.
I
Maybe
would
an
have liked the up
but
smash there. I was gonna say.
Almost a very cool option.
I thought it was up smash, and so I'm surprised that actually had as much power as it did.
Yep.
Okay, he needs this edge guard here. It's yeah.
You got to be quicker than that. You really got to be
I was
quick.
gonna say like, it's already hard enough to get those openings. He really needs to clean those up when it's the edge guard
Yep.
situation against Ness, especially when she's forced to up B.
Yeah, when Ness up Bs, the character should die every time.
Yeah.
That's how the character works. That's the inherent weakness of it. He's a very heavy character, 94 weight, but
Okay.
it's not a great recovery. But yeah, solid confirmed there. Weak Nair fair, like a staple Knuckles combo. Oh, got it. She's got Motobug completely mixed up with this.
This is so tough to get out.
Yeah.
Yeah, Moto's just hasn't had a moment to himself. Oh, great edge cancel, but
Fantastic stuff there. Oh no, you got to tech chase.
honestly, this map looks like has only hurt him thus far. The platforms have just been too high to get the short hop bear he's going for,
Yep.
and I feel like he really hasn't been using the wall super like often. So
Absolutely.
I think Anna's really enjoying controlling all this space and making it hard for Moto to kind of start his offense. And anytime
Yep.
she feels like she needs to, she can kind of run
Yeah.
away, and Moto can't really chase.
But solid edge guard there, like giving up positioning and letting Anna throw it a move and punishing it. That's really what you want to be doing against Ness on edge guarding.
Oh, the up there barely misses grabs.
Big
Wait.
percent though.
Oh, such a great
I
ledge
love
grab.
calling out the ledge dash jump there. Most of Ness's options there are involving jump. Oh,
Ooh, what move was that?
that was DJC up air.
That was an up air. Holy
Yeah,
crap.
up air from the stage.
That was
Strong
so
confirmed by
fast.
Anna there, just instantly going for it. Immaculate DI by Moto, but couldn't survive it.
Moto wants this so bad.
You
He
can't
just
really
needs to
approach
find
it
that
with
opening.
this.
Run up, short up, nair.
Yeah.
Falco?
Oh,
Or Fox? The
Yeah, you
spacey.
gotta-
Oh, he's really just nairing.
you gotta go back. You gotta take center stage, Motobug. It's a part of the game. All right, that's what you like to see. Just stand
Okay.
there. Like,
He wants his opening.
it's so hard for Anna to get out of the corner here. She has to make like a crazy outplay to be able to get any positioning back to the most part.
attack. Yeah.
Oh, weak
with
hit.
up smash. Anna just needs one stray hit, and suddenly Moto will find himself
Yeah.
in the
All
corner.
right,
and
there
there it
it is.
is. Magnet is so
Oh my-
smart. No.
Oh, went for the fair extension so the tech chase.
Oh. And it's even
I
up.
love the
Anna
jump there by Anna.
goes out there.
No jump.
She has to up
Ah,
What an angle.
Motobug
Straight
not
for
going.
ledge.
Should be up there, up air, or down there, up air. Oh, up B is out.
No.
Oh, Moto going for some crazy stuff. Like to see him just like put out an air, put out an up tilt.
Dash attack. Not nair.
Not nair in. Not nair in. You gotta do
against
defensive
Ness.
options,
Not
and that
against
should be it.
Ness.
Yeah. Very solid stuff by Anna. Cleaning it up. A nice clean 3-0, convincing after last week where Moto took a set.
Yeah, that was a great show by Anna. And again, it's been a while since I've seen that Ness, and really just like watching move, you can see the level of SG just really kind of constantly growing. It's awesome to see.
Absolutely.
But,
But
wow.
yeah,
So that's
great stuff to
that's
Anna.
SG.
Congrats to her.
Another tournament in the pocket of the rising #1, in
Yeah.
my opinion.
Absolutely.
Um,
Having seen the PR data, definitely #1 this season.
Yeah.
So
That's
thank you for
amazing. So-
commentating with me, Joe. And thanks for
That was
pulling up
great.
this week.
Yep. Thanks everyone for watching, and we'll be back next Thursday.
See y'all later.